85 echoes. 85 echoes. I know we normally don't have echoes in the beginning, but if you hear it, please politely let me know in the chat so that we can not mess up your ears. Okay. I'm going to hop on screen. It's a big stream. A massive stream. I don't really hop on camera I don't really do it as much anymore, although I can. I just feel like the image in question is more important. You guys know. If I'm playing Cyberpunk, I want you to see Cyberpunk. You don't need to see my big ass forehead. Speaking of, I need to wipe my glasses off. We have tons of things to talk about, so I won't be on camera the whole time because, again, you need to see what I need you to see, and that is the information, facts. Let's get started. Big shout out to Ice Queen Gaming. She has retired from the PlayStation Legion. I think it was last week she had hit me up. I accepted her resignation. I don't think she really understood how doing third-party style activities could affect the current PlayStation 5 gamers. In all due respect to her, she did not have a PlayStation 5 over the last 5 years that the system has been out. So she was speaking for us, the people that own a PlayStation 5, and picked it up for exclusivities, and it's very damaging to us as the PlayStation 5 owners. Let's say you do want PlayStation to keep making exclusives. You have someone saying, hey, exclusives are bad inside the PlayStation community is something that is just not really going to help the overall message that you want to send to PlayStation. You want to send to PlayStation what's going on, everybody? You want to send a PlayStation that we want exclusives, not that we don't. All you have to say is I'm okay with games going to PC, and you guys already know what happened 5 years ago. They took that as like, oh, okay. They took that as okay. You guys are okay with games going to PC. We're just going to dump them over there. I don't want to really get into that, but again, I really appreciate Ice Queen for all her years on this channel. I've parted ways with a lot of people. I've been on the right side of this thing. There is a lot of people when Sony first put their game on PC, which was Horizon Zero Dawn. A lot of people, I just was like, hey, I'm not seeing eye to eye with you. I'm going in this way. I don't think it's right. I think it's going to be dangerous for the PlayStation 5 console gamer long term. And, I was right about that. I was like, putting games on other platforms is not something that you guys truly want. You're accepting certain caveats. You're accepting certain... Okay, yeah, you're accepting certain caveats. You're accepting certain different... I don't know the word for it. Concessions? Yeah. So, some people are like, okay, it's okay for small games. It's okay if it's IPs that PlayStation doesn't use anymore. It's okay if it's live service titles. It's okay. So that's kind of where we're at right now. That people are making excuses and they're trying to make concessions to why it's okay for PlayStation to do all of this stuff, right? That's, in my personal opinion, very dangerous. If you truly don't want them to put games on other platforms, don't make excuses for the types of games they're putting on other platforms. because eventually we will get to the point that they will put the games on other platforms that you truly do not want on other platforms. Games going to other platforms does not actually help you as a PlayStation console gamer. It doesn't help you get more games. It doesn't help Sony buy more studios. It doesn't help anything. I've issued a debate challenge, my first debate challenge in years, to a PC fan. We will be doing the debate challenge against that individual when he is ready, whenever he gets back to me. I had left a acceptance message in his comment section against a video for a video that he had made about me. I'm willing to talk to him. It's been 5 years since they put games on PC. I have 5 years of facts. I have 5 years of research. And I went ahead and did additional research 3 days ago. And I presented my research to the PlayStation gaming community 2 days ago. You guys saw that. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be showing that off. Yeah, yeah, the direction that PlayStation is going in is not a direction that I agree with. I will be gaming on a PlayStation gaming console for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to be like some of the other individuals that, again, I don't remember seeing during the PS3 generation, so I'm not going to validate your veteran card as far as, oh, you're a PlayStation dude. Nah, bro, if you already flip-flopped and picked up the 360 and skipped the PS3, I have no respect for you. So, if you are one of those individuals that are currently saying, oh, I'm going to go build a PC, like, hey, go do it. A lot of you individuals, it hasn't been your first time saying that you were going to go switch to PC because games went over there. That's the whole point. What is the reason of buying a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, or a PlayStation 6 if PlayStation doesn't have games that are exclusive anymore? There is no reason. This right here, this erosion of trust of the PlayStation leadership, which I've never trusted them in the first place. You can see it scrolling down, who I don't fucking trust, that is currently still in power. But yeah, I called it out years ago. I talked about this for years. I knew it was going to get to this point years ago. No one can tell me that you had the balls to stand beside me and say, hey, bro, we don't want this. No, a lot of you guys made excuses and concessions. There is currently a video I had posted on, I want to get my phone real quick. Growing my beard out so you can see it's a little rusty. JD Vance, sorry. True, what he's talking to me about everything except for gaming. Gotta go send him the link. So there is no excuses. Where is the link? There we go. There we go. And okay, so I just gave TrueWitty the link, and that's all I can really do. I do want to make sure I pass this information over to the Facebook gaming community, all three of them that we still have. If you don't mind giving me at least like 3 minutes or so, I'm going to be posting our first poll in chat, and I'm hoping that everybody that's willing can participate so that I can hopefully get some accurate feedback on the state of the PlayStation gaming community. So let me send this over to Facebook, and then also I'll do an Instagram post. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. The fuck? Excuse me. I just copied a stream, but it didn't look like it was supposed to look. There we go. Put that there. Put this. And put this here. I don't understand. I thought I had posted a notification over in the community section. Looks like I didn't. I could have swore that I had posted one. I'm gonna go do it right now. Also, I appreciate the people that woke up with me this morning and watched me run through Cyberpunk 2077 on PS5 Pro. Respectfully, that game is yeah, that game is definitely, it should have been game of the year of the specific year it released, but sadly the game was rushed and they prioritized PC over console. Console is bigger in the commercial sense as well as a casual sense, and that put a lot of bad taste in people's mouths. A lot of people that picked the game up on PlayStation did not have a good experience, leading Sony to taking the game off of the PlayStation Store, which has happened only a handful of times. This, fast forwarding now to this year, you know, this led CD Projekt Red to making a promise that PlayStation is going to be a major priority in the development cycle of The Witcher 4, which is something I congratulate them on. They learned their lesson, and they're going forward in the right way. So, discard. Let me go get this notification up the proper way. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I have a very amazing t-shirt on today to represent how important this stream is going to be. Okay, now the 2 notifications. Get the third one up there. Let's read some of the comments while we're still prepping right now. Oh, not that. No flip-flopping. Yeah, I won't be flip-flopping. You're not gonna see me pick up a PC or, oh well, sorry, I already got one. You're not gonna see me like focus on PC over console. That's not gonna happen. PlayStation 6 definitely looks like a priority for me. It's not gonna be Nintendo over PlayStation. It would have, if Nintendo would have put out a legitimate next generation console. It would have, but Nintendo wanted to go cheap, and I'm not gonna sit up here and worship them and pretend as though they have a great piece of hardware. That is not the case. They do not have a great piece of hardware, and it will be foolish of me to lie to my subscribers or lie to you know, friends and family as to, oh, this is the system that you should get to play Grand Theft Auto 6, which as of today has still not been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch 2. So again, you gotta really love it. There are a few people like myself that's gonna be honest with you, but I am ignored. I am shamed because I am honest. Yeah. I respect Nintendo. I started with Nintendo, but they do not have a system that I would say, oh, I'm going to go fucking move to them because PlayStation's not doing exclusives. Yeah, that's not happening, bro. Not happening. Where are we at? Okay, so I posted all the rest of the notifications. There shouldn't be a reason why. We're still doing a little bit more things. I wanted to do one thing before we really get comfortable. Okay, so we're all good. You guys can see me. Let's finally get started. Okay. Now, it's only gonna be if this game comes over, which means all the other games are gonna go over. They're currently, and I just want to make sure that I am telling you guys what's going on. This is the beginning of the state of PlayStation timestamp right now. And the reason why I want to start it this way is so we have accurate timestamps, because this is a big stream for me. Quite possibly, this may be my last console war stream. You'll still see me around. You'll still see me gaming. It may look pretty similar, but it's just me trying to warn you guys about shit. Nah, that shit ain't happening. Because I warned you that I warned you, and I reminded you that I warned you. And there are other people in our community that you may respect more. There are other people in our community that you may watch more. There's other people in our community that may have more subscribers. But they saw this danger, and they saw a fellow gamer. Yes, I'm a gamer, and I have always been a gamer. And they ignored it, and they ignored that person. And instead of standing with that individual and fighting back against what is going on right now, they decided to lie to you. They decided to calm you down by saying it's not a big deal. It's just this, and this game. What you're about to see is receipts from years of research, from years of things happening that they are not going to tell you. They're not going to show you. And we have to name names, because we have to match the names with the people that are responsible. So we will be talking about Mystics. Big shout out to True Woody. He had got me, he sent me a link to Mystic, and also a link to Porter Rock. Porter Rock is against this. Mystic isn't. Mystic was not against this shit 5 years ago. he was cool with games going to PC 5 years ago. To my knowledge, he's a big PlayStation gamer. I don't understand why he would want the decay of the PlayStation brand. I mean, he seems to be very educated, so I hope he would understand how this would not help the brand. This would not help him as a console gamer. But again, it is what it is. When Spider-Man, or if Spider-Man is announced for Xbox, we are talking about Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac Games. We're talking about Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac Games, Marvel's Miles Morales Spider-Man by Insomniac Games. We're also talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2 by Insomniac Games. I'll be drinking a portion of this. The Hot Ones classic hot sauce, right? I am not promoting this brand, but I do love Hot Ones. I do watch them a lot. And I said, hey, man, a part of my retirement, if those games go over, or any of the major PlayStation big boy exclusives go over, like into Gears and you know, Forza, anything on those levels, then yeah, I'm going to drink this, and I will be announcing my retirement from the console war. I will not be warning you guys. I will not be helping you guys. I do not need to cover any fucking gaming news or any of that. I'm just going to be gaming on my PlayStation. We'll be here. We'll still be talking. Sometimes if it's big enough news, we'll be talking. But other than that, it'll just be pretty much over. And it's okay, because I've done my part. I'm at peace with it. Let's get started. So there is, and we're going to be going over into full screen mode right now. So just go flip over to that real quick. So, just a little bit of gaming news before we get started with the receipts. The August monthly PlayStation Plus games are Lies of P. Remember, I had skipped Lies of P even until this very moment, because it went to Game Pass first. Like, they want us to buy the games, but Xbox doesn't have to buy the game, so I didn't buy the game at all. It's coming to PlayStation Plus, so I guess I'll be playing it through PlayStation Plus. If it never went to Game Pass, you probably would have saw me pick it up. I picked up a lot of Souls type games, some of which, you know, are not on Xbox, like what was it, Black Myth Wukong, that launched on PlayStation as well as PC. It's a good Souls game, really good Souls game. Picked it up, played it, platinumed it. You know how it is, gamer shit, right? So it looks like I'll be playing that. I also have watched the rest of the season 6 of My Hero Academia. So I'm a little bit more familiar with some of the characters. So I'll probably be playing the My Hero Academia One's Justice Part 2. You know, see how it is, but may not be that serious on that. I also want to give a big shout out to Nelson Gaming. You know, he's already talked about, you know, he could be Nintendo, and I'm cool with that. I started out with Nintendo, and my initial plan was to go to Nintendo. You know, I would go from PlayStation back to Nintendo if they acted right, but like, that's not happening. Like, they don't even have a system that's gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto or any of the future fucking big title games like a Battlefield 6 or shit like that. that shit ain't happening. I'm still going to be a PlayStation gamer. That's something that's still gonna happen. But this is a post that Nelson Gaming had posted. Big shout out to Nelson Gaming. And what it says is, one guy is saying Xbox just 4 games, and that was Phil Spencer, kind of trying to relax the Xbox community and make them not too afraid that other things would come over. But then again, other games did come over. It was more than 4 games. And then he said something that I kind of disagree with, although this was said, but this was said after something else was said. And for the PS5 guy, he says just live service. Now again, you know, that was said, but I have the receipts on what was said first. And here we go, right here. This is a receipt from March 2020. If you remember, Herman's birthday is in March. He announced Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC in March. I mean, you when you really think about who started this shit, a lot of people is gonna say Sean Layden. Well, we can blame Don Matrick for everything that happened with Game Pass, right? But we're not going to do that because we know it was the responsibility of Phil Spencer. Don Matrick left in July of 2013. Phil Spencer was in control of Xbox right before, months before the Xbox One even launched. So it's his responsibility that that console failed. He even said as much in an interview that we listen to almost on a weekly basis on this stream. So we're not going to sit up here and blame Don Matrick for how the Xbox One turned out, just like we're not going to sit up here and exonerate Herman Holst for what's going on with the PC port strategy or the third-party strategy. So let me read this off just in case you can't see. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back over here so it'll be full screen. 1 second. He says, yes. And I asked Google AI for this, and they have a source and everything. It takes you to the PlayStation blog. If you need that link, just ask. I'll give it to you. It says, yes. In a March 2020 interview, Herman Holst, the head of PlayStation Worldwide Studios, stated that releasing one first-party AAA title to PC doesn't necessarily mean that every game now will come to PC. He added that Horizon Zero Dawn was just a great fit in this particular instance, and that PlayStation remained 100% committed to dedicated hardware. Now, this was just 5 years ago. Remember, March 2020, this was just 5 years ago. So, again, I love the picture that Nelson had sent me. That shit's hilarious. But before people started using the live service excuse, I think people need to look back all the way to March 2020 when Herman tried to relax us in a PlayStation blog interview by saying that Horizon Zero Dawn was just a good fit and they're 100% committed to dedicated hardware and it's just one game. 5 years later, let me go put up the receipt because I know you guys, you don't believe me, but you'll believe someone else. And again, big shout out to Mystic. I'm going to be using his audio real soon so you guys can make your own conclusions. So where were we at? There we go. Now you guys already saw this research. I showed this to you about 3 weeks ago. So it says, and I asked Google AI sources out there, and if you need a list of the 20 games, trust me, it's on Steam. Or I can give it to you. Just ask. If you don't believe, trust me, I can get you the link. I can get you the sources. I can give you all the information you need if you don't believe. But trust me, I've done my research. So I asked Google, and this was after I already did my research, to see if they knew. I said, is it true that there's over 20 PlayStation published games on Steam in the last 5 years? And this is what they said. They said, yes, it is true that there are more than 20 PlayStation published games on Steam in the last 5 years, from July 2020 to July 2025. And they said, while an exact definitive list with precise release dates for every single PlayStation published game on Steam within the specific 5-year window is a bit fluid, with new announcements and releases, and a review of an available information strongly supports this claim. So, I already did my research. They basically just told me what I already fucking knew. 20 games, 5 years. Now, remember, we go back here, and Herman was like, Horizon Zero Dawn is a good fit. They're 100% committed to dedicated hardware. Just because one game's going over doesn't necessarily mean every game's going over. Every game that they made for the PlayStation 5, aside from 2 games, that would be Demon Souls and Gran Turismo 7, have not went to PC. And Astrobot, that's 3 games. And Astrobot have not went to PC, and as of today have not currently been announced for PC. We don't know if things will change in the next minute, hour, day, weeks, months. We don't fucking know. Like, that's the thing with the PlayStation gaming community. It's gotten so out of hand with the leadership that we have no idea what they're going to do or announce next. It's all over the place, and I can understand why a lot of people are confused. Some people are scared, and some people are worried. You have every right to feel that way. What I am doing right now is showing you that there was a path to this. And there were years that this was happening and you could have spoke up, but you didn't. No matter what point in your life you're at, whether it's console war or something in your job or, I don't know, your marriage, relationship. Look, man, if you see something going left, you know you can raise your voice and change it. Change it. Like, for real, change that shit. You may only be one person. You may not actually change anything. But at least you can say, hey, I didn't lay down and just give up. A lot of people laid down and gave up over the last 5 years when it came to this subject. I think there's another receipt right here. This was the receipt of the 8 published games that were canceled in the last 5 years. So remember, we've already covered the receipt for 20 games in 5 years. And now here is the receipt for 8 games canceled in 5 years. Some of which was the Spider-Man multiplayer title that a lot of people were upset about being canceled. The Last of Us multiplayer title. The God of War multiplayer title. Twisted Metal multiplayer title. You know, like, there were a lot of games that were canceled in the last 5 years. But the number is 8. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't have the receipt here, but the number of studios they closed down in the last 5 years is 6. So 20 games to PC in 5 years, 8 games canceled in 5 years, 6 studios closed down in 5 years. Yeah, PlayStation's working on autopilot right now. Like, when you talk about success and making money and in your opinion being successful or taking a W against Xbox. Yeah, that's cool. But like, that will disappear. And after it disappears, like you saw what I just showed you. This type of shit is why we're only getting 2 exclusives a year for PlayStation. That's why. You know, we got Death Stranding 2. And then towards the end of this year, we're getting Ghost of Yotai. And that's it. There was a time where we were getting 5 exclusives per year from PlayStation first party studios. And even more before that during the PS4 and PS3 generation. Now, I got this receipt up here just so people can understand that if you come to me and you try to say, Sean Layden did it, Sean Layden did it, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to give you this screenshot, and you can take as much fucking time as you want to look over it until you fucking understand it had nothing to do with Sean Layden. This was Jim Ryan and Herman all the way through. If you can't read it, I'll read it for you. First image up above, it says, yes, Herman Hulse confirmed that Horizon Zero Dawn was coming to PC on March 10th, 2020. His birthday is March 10th. So he announced Horizon was going to PC on his fucking birthday. So don't blame Sean Layden. When this man decided to announce the first of many games going to PC on his birthday, if you think that's not guilty, that's guilty. That's guilty as fuck. Second, it says, when Horizon Zero Dawn came to PC in August 2020, Jim Ryan was the president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and Herman Hulse was head of PlayStation Worldwide Studios. So again, don't say Sean Layden. These two individuals had the power to stop this. Sean Layden couldn't do anything. He couldn't make these things happen. He couldn't stop these things. This was all on Jim Ryan and Herman Hulse. They wanted this shit to happen. Now, Jim isn't there anymore. Whether he respectfully retired on his own or he was forced to retire, we will never know. But Jim Ryan isn't there anymore, but he still has to blame. Because when this shit started, he was right there. And he allowed Herman to do it. So now, there's only Herman. He still has a pretty powerful role. He is still the co-head of PlayStation Worldwide Studios. So, yeah, you know, he can still keep doing this shit. He's still doing this shit. He doesn't see a problem with it. And I don't have the receipt for this, but Herman, during the same year that Horizon went to PC, Jim Ryan had said that they didn't see any pushback from us. So that's why they were going forward with it. They didn't see any like adverse reaction or something like that. So basically he's saying there wasn't enough of us that didn't want it. Like I know I was, you know, I was there, and Umar and True Witty and Frostbite Slash and another handful of PlayStation Legion gamers on this channel and subscribers. But outside of our community, it was not a lot of people that was pushing back on this. So I want to bring this also to your attention real quick. Actually, I want to just have this up, and I want to play this. Let me go help my boy True Witty out. He said he's in a Discord. Let me go in a Discord real quick. So let's go play the audio from Mystic. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know who Mystic is. He has a good amount of subscribers, so you guys should know. Give me a moment while I go put this video in the console war folder, because I have a strange fucking feeling I'm going to have to send this video to multiple people multiple times this year, because a lot of people seem to forget who was okay with this shit. But I didn't. I have receipts, and for so many individuals in our community, people that we are supposed to, not me, some people, not me, look up to as PlayStation leaders in our community and quote unquote PlayStation gamers, but you never see them fucking play games. A lot of people were completely silent when they started this shit in 2020. And they were silent for the last 5 years. Now they're fucking feeling some type of way. Now it's real. Before, I was a person in the streets holding up the sign saying the end is near. Now, 5 years later, just 5 years later, now people are like freaking out. Like, how is this happening? Why are they doing this? Like, there was no sign. There was a fucking sign, bro. There literally were signs. There were signs all in your fucking face. There were signs. I don't ever want to hear anybody tell me that there were not.
And the Grim Reaper's at the door.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to hear anybody say there were no signs and there was no one warning you. You didn't want to fucking see the signs, and you didn't want to listen to the few people that were telling you this was wrong. Again, big shout out to Truity for getting me the video for what's the name? A Mystic. And the reason why the Mystic video is so important is because we have to force certain individuals to take accountability on their role as to why this is happening. Sony said that they didn't see any pushback. If Mystic has a bigger influence than I do, and we know he does, and I know that he does, and he says it's okay to put games on PC, but JayTech has a very tiny fucking influence, and JayTech and his followers and subscribers are against it, who is Sony going to listen to? JayTech and his people, or Mystic and his no vetted fucking blank profile followers? Yeah, they're going to fucking listen to Mystic.
Of course.
So it is what it is, but I've already posted the video clip with the sound on Twitter and tagged everybody. I haven't tagged J-Dub and Thrash, but I do want to tag them. Again, it's important. People may not think it's important. The context is there were individuals that are okay with this shit that had a big amount of influence in our community, and Sony listened to those individuals that refused to, like, there's a guy named Pyo, right? On Twitter, Pyo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
He was completely okay with all this. Now he's not. Like, bro, it starts small, bro. If you're okay with them fucking putting the Horizon over there, they're going to take that as, oh, you're okay with everything else. They're not going to ask for your permission the second time they do it. There was one moment you motherfuckers should have stood the fuck up, and you didn't. Don't cry. Don't be confused. Don't be fucking hurt. Don't be upset. You don't have the fucking right.
Hold on. Someone said in the chat that Mystic had that podcast with that Nintendo dude that does clickbait videos.
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Okay.
Wow.
You know what? Y'all not in my head. I'm going to invite you into how I think, right? Let me help you. Now, remember, while I'm giving you this audio information, you see visual information that lets you know that they're not making money on PC. Now, I made sure that I asked Google AI and I did the research. Without Helldivers, they didn't make a lot of money last year. So, use your brain. Over the last 4 years, excluding 2024, they weren't making no money from PC. Because without Helldivers last year, they were making like maybe one, they said anywhere between 1 cent or more. And that, again, was without Helldivers. So that means that the year before Helldivers came out, they probably was making nothing on every dollar. So every dollar they were making over here, they would get nothing, which is pretty much nothing because you're only making one cent or more. And again, this is without Helldivers 2. It's very important that you understand this, without Helldivers 2. And the reason why I say that is because not every year Sony had a Helldivers 2 on PC. Yep, not every year. Actually, there was only 1 year that they had a real successful story on PC, and that was Helldivers 2. That's it. Did Ghost come over there, Truity, last year? Ghost was over there, right? Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, it was over there.
Yeah. Ghost came out last year. So they had Ghost Tsushima last year that I did see that did little good, but still pretty much the same as all the other ones. But then Helldivers really broke out. So looking at Helldivers and Ghost, if you was to take away Ghost also, it'd probably be like nothing. Like nothing. So there were games that they did good over there because they want it.
I think Ghost did as close to as good as Horizon, but not near enough.
Yeah, but it was the newest game, so it was the one that was making more
Yeah.
money than any of the older ones that were currently out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let me play this audio while you guys look at this. I mean, it's really up to you if you want to listen. I just want you guys to understand that we're not saying this shit for our health. We have research to back this up. And I needed to wait 5 fucking years to see this research, to do this research, for this information to be in the database on Google so that I can show you. Because Mystic didn't show you. And anybody else that was okay with this, they weren't showing you. What they told you was putting games on PC, you're going to make a lot of money, and then we're going to get new games. Yeah. Again, 8 games canceled in 5 years. 20 games put on PC in 5 years. 6 studios closed down in 5 years. Putting games on PC got us what? It looked like it got us nothing. It made Sony comfortable enough to put the mega hit that is Helldivers 2 on Xbox. Like, you as a PlayStation console gamer, you got shit. You got absolutely nothing. You got nothing more than you were going to get. And actually, you got less because their focus is split. Their focus is not only on you, the PlayStation console gamer. Their focus is now on PC. Their focus is now on Xbox and Nintendo. What's up?
Now Nintendo. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Nintendo, the entire market. They focus more on one person.
So we're going to get less, bro. This year we got 2 exclusives, bro. Death Stranding 2 in the middle of the fucking year, and then we got Ghost of Yotai in October. Like, that's it, bro. That's it. We're hearing reports and rumors, take it with a major grain of salt, that Wolverine won't make it next year and it'll be slipping into 2027. So we got Soros, that's we heard was guaranteed, and then we got the Marvel fighting game, which is cool. So that's 2 games, but they're good games. So I'm cool with that. And we got Grand Theft Auto, which is for everybody, but let's be honest, it's gonna do better on PlayStation. That's it. Now, I think we will eat good, though, next year with Soros and the Marvel fighting game and Grand Theft Auto. I think PlayStation gamers will eat good, but we could get more. We could eat more. We could have dessert. We could have snacks. But that dessert and that snack, that money, that focus has to go to Xbox or Nintendo or PC, because they have to make sure they have revenue to make those games on those other platforms. They have to make sure they have staff set aside to make games on those other platforms. They have to learn the ecosystem and the storefronts of those other platforms.
By the way, Jay, I screenshot the blocker and on your channel.
Yeah, I already did that. I got it. Brandon, thank you for being here. We got it. It's an important stream, so we might not need you on the commentary, but I'm about to go play a video. I want you to sit back and soak up this information, okay? That's what I want you to do. All right, bro. It's gonna be tough days ahead, but I want you to listen to this information. True Woody, big shout out to you. I don't know if you got to this part in Mystic's video, but I'm gonna play it. So maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't. Okay, you need to watch it 8 more times. Let's get started, guys.
Has still, for the most part, been not Xbox. It's a very deliberate way of doing exclusivity. That's why we always talk about, or at least I always bring up this point of, PlayStation 5 doesn't necessarily need true exclusivity anymore, where the game is strictly only on PlayStation 5. It doesn't matter if these games ship on PS4's cross-gen. It doesn't matter if they come to PC a year later, or even day and date, because Sony has this console lane, and it's a clear landing strip, even more so nowadays with Xbox hardware sales seeing 3 years onward of a year-over-year decline. Like, they sort of won, basically.
Okay. What a piece of shit. So he said they sort of won, basically.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. They sort of won, basically.
That makes zero sense. Like zero sense whatsoever.
I need to go play that video again. Let me go get the It looked like I let y'all listen to the uncut version with some additional stuff at the end, and it was an advertisement that played. Let me go put the cut version down. It's gonna sound exactly the same. I'm not making him say anything that he didn't say. If you don't believe me, you can go listen to Mystic's new video about this subject, and you'll hear that he's saying the exact same shit. So he's not saying anything different than what you're hearing here, except for this is a cut of a specific point where we needed to hear his voice say that he helped with this and he's okay with it. So again, I'm gonna play the audio. I know I say this all the time, like 5 more times, but I am gonna play it 5 more times because he's talking very fast, and I'm probably gonna go into editing and slow down his voice so that he talks a lot slower, so you guys can hear. Because again, these types of high level content creators, if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it. This guy has 816,000 subscribers. He has a lot of influence. If he can convince weak-minded PlayStation fans into being okay with games going to Xbox and Nintendo Switch because they're smaller or they're a live service game, how long do you wait until all the big ones go over? Remember, we were supposed to be okay with the first big one, Horizon Zero Dawn, going to PC. People in our community told us to be okay. And then, 5 years later, there's a total of 20 or over 20 PlayStation first-party titles that have been put on PC in the last 5 years. If you're okay with one thing, they're going to take that as you being okay with everything else they're planning on doing. So again, I want y'all to listen to what Mystic is saying. If he's speaking too fast, I will go into editor and slow it down.
A very deliberate way of doing exclusivity. That's why we always talk about, or at least I always bring up this point of, PlayStation 5 doesn't necessarily need true exclusivity anymore, where the game is strictly only on PlayStation 5. It doesn't matter if these games ship on PS4 as cross-gen. It doesn't matter if they come to PC a year later, or even day and date, because Sony has this console lane, and it's a clear landing strip.
So it doesn't matter if Sony goes day and date. It doesn't matter if they put games on other platforms.
Yes, he said it doesn't matter if they have true exclusives. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's play that 4 more times, and then we're gonna go and slow it down so you can hear. But I'm not making him say anything that he's not saying. If you want to know why lower level PlayStation fans that you never heard about, lower level Sony fans or Sony fanboys or PlayStation fanboys that you don't fucking know are okay with this shit, is because most of the time they're not real. They're probably like some sort of a fucking troll pretending to be a fucking PlayStation dude. And we have exposed people like this quite often here on this channel. And I've always told you guys to look out for your identity. You are a PlayStation gamer, be proud of it. If you see someone that you don't notice in this community, be okay to call them out as a fake. It's completely okay. Let's go play that 3 more times.
A very deliberate way of doing exclusivity. That's why we always talk about, or at least I always bring up this point of, PlayStation 5 doesn't necessarily need true exclusivity anymore, where the game is strictly only on PlayStation 5. It doesn't matter if these games ship on PS4 as cross-gen. It doesn't matter if they come to PC a year later, or even day and date, because Sony has this console lane, and it's a clear landing strip.
So it doesn't matter if games go to PC day and date.
Day and date. How was that, bro?
Like like he's speaking so fast because he don't want people to catch that shit. But we gonna catch that shit because we got 2 more fucking times to play this so y'all can listen. And then I'm gonna slow it down and hopefully you guys understand, because I see you in the chat. Nobody in the chat right now nobody's bothered by what he just said. This guy has 816,000 subscribers, and not one of y'all motherfuckers in the chat is like, Wait up. This nigga got too many subscribers. He's speaking for us. He is speaking for you.
Oh,
y'all need to get that shit through your mind. The bigger fucking the bigger person on YouTube is always going to speak for you. So if this dude is saying it doesn't matter if PlayStation puts exclusives day and date on PC and you don't like it, you need to call the dude out. Call him out for it. Say, hey, bro, I don't agree with that.
Mystic. They didn't get to Mystic. Mystic was always like this.
Yeah, Mystic was always like this. Mystic was like this when they put Horizon Zero Dawn out there. He was defending it. Like, yeah, I'm not with Mystics. I've never been with Mystics. I've never been a fan of him. He's been in my...
Jay?
Second one to get that's my problem knocking on the door.
Oh, it was you. Okay,
I'm muted. I muted my mic. Okay.
Yeah. Hey Jay,
we got. Yeah. What's up?
I was about to say, bro, I agree with you because I was against this in 2020 as well because I really don't like the games going over to other platforms because it hurts competition, and when competition is not in here, games starts to like flop all over.
Yeah, it starts to flop. They start to get lazy. We start to get less games because there's not enough money.
We are already getting less games. Like,
yeah, I mean, obviously because they've been doing it for 5 years. So yeah, I mean, what he's saying is true. Like it happens, and a lot of people like, oh, it's not going to happen because at the time you didn't know it was going to happen. You didn't have any example as to how this would affect us as console gamers, but we did. We saw Xbox do it years before PlayStation. I saw third-party developers for the first time, third-party Japanese developers putting JRPGs on PC for the first time when they normally would put it only on PlayStation. And I saw them port those games to PC, and I watched as PC fans completely ignored these games that years prior they were begging for. So I already knew what the outcome was going to be. I'm wondering why my PlayStation brothers and sisters that have huge fucking followings, massive subscribers, and lots of loyal fucking fans, why the fuck don't you see a problem with this? You must not be a real PlayStation fan then. And you must not be a real PlayStation gamer. Because if you're okay with this, you are not real, bro. I'm calling you out. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not real.
I was upset about this.
I'm wondering if Firmahose is gonna start with freaking Horizon again, just like how he started with Horizon the first time. Like, bro,
I'm wondering too. But I if I wonder too much, then I won't get shit done today. So we're not gonna wonder. We're just gonna wait. We know it's happening. We just go wait, sit at the finish line and say I told you so, because we fucking knew it. I gotta play this one more time for the people in the chat to see how you feel. This is not us. This is not anybody in our section of the community. They are not a reflection of PlayStation gamers like myself or True Witty. They are not a reflection of gamers in the comment section, I hope. But this is Mystic. He is a big PlayStation personality on YouTube. He's been around for almost as long as I've been here on YouTube. But he took a more commercial approach to his channel. I took a more grounded gamer approach to my channel, not selling out. I've had multiple offers, but yeah, it's not me. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say, hey, this is good, put games on PC, it's all right. No, I'm not gonna do that dumb shit. Like, I can guarantee you Mystic doesn't believe what the fuck he's saying either, but
I don't watch them.
He doesn't want the sponsors. He doesn't want the sponsors to stop. Let me go play this.
I know.
Yeah, he doesn't want the sponsors. I'm gonna play one more, and then I'm gonna go into editing and slow it down because again, he spoke real quick through this portion of the video for a specific reason. He didn't think anybody's gonna catch him.
very deliberate way of doing exclusivity. That's why we always talk about, or at least I always bring up this point of, PlayStation 5 doesn't necessarily need true exclusivity anymore, where the game is strictly only on PlayStation 5. It doesn't matter if these games ship on PS4's cross-gen. It doesn't matter if they come to PC a year later, or even day and date, because Sony has this console lane, and it's a clear landing strip.
Yeah, what he continued to say after that was like, Sony has a console lane, is a clear landing strip, and Xbox is doing bad, so it doesn't matter. No, Xbox doing bad does not mean you need to go down the same fucking road they're going. That's literally, look, bro, and that's the funny thing. We just talked about this yesterday. Just because you go to fucking college, just because you look a certain way and people quote unquote believe you're fucking smart, does not mean you're fucking smart. This dude, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. That's like McDonald's giving all of their recipes to everything that makes McDonald's what they are, giving it away to Wendy's, giving it away to Chick-fil-A, giving it away to fucking Burger King. That's what he just said. Oh, it's okay. McDonald's, give away everything. It's all right. You've been on the top for so long. It doesn't matter. Give away everything. There are people right now, myself included, have not went to McDonald's in years because everybody else is getting better anyway. I don't give a fuck about like-minded things like French fries or anything like that. No, I know that I like Wendy's because they have the $5 biggie bag before everybody else did it. I know that I like Burger King because of how their burgers taste. I know that I like Chick-fil-A because of how their chicken tastes. I know I like Popeyes because they still have some of the most unique, tasty biscuits ever. No homo. Pause.
Well, they do.
But I like exactly. I go to these different establishments for the different things that they do better than the other, and that is why I decided to pick PlayStation when I could have stuck with Nintendo after the DS premiered, not 3DS, the original DS. Look it up. Beautiful silver and black system, amazing system. I could have stayed with Nintendo. After DS. Nope. DS was a faulty system. They had a major drought at launch. I kept watching my brother play amazing JRPGs on his PS2. I decided that I wanted to go to PlayStation based off of those, that genre of games that I like to play or like to see him play. Got a PSP and continued on my pathway to stay with PlayStation. So, I came back to PlayStation after years of having a PlayStation around or playing on a PlayStation. I stayed with PlayStation because the games that I want are over here. That's why I picked the system. The exclusives that I began to understand and learn about and play and love, I'm over here because of that. Now, you can ask people that are not on my level. They'll say, what's the point of having a PlayStation because the games are everywhere? And they're right. There is nothing you as a PlayStation fan or gamer can say to them that is going to be wrong because they're right. PlayStation's on this pathway of putting their best games on other platforms. There isn't a reason to buy a PlayStation 6 unless they reverse course. Mm-hmm. That would fall upon you. Yes, the individual listening to the sound of my voice. It will be your responsibility to speak the fuck up. It will be your responsibility to use your fucking voice and let them know that you do not like this. Other than that, they're going to just keep going in this direction. And you know where it leads. Just go take a look at Xbox. That's that right there. You don't need to tell me, Jay, you don't know what's going on. Nigga, you told me that shit 5 years ago. And we're right in the same fucking area that I told you we were going to be at.
Facts.
They ended up doing day and date. No, Jay, well, it's only remasters and live service. They ended up putting games on other platforms. Well, it's only Helldivers. It's only fucking Hot Shots Golf and Patapon 1 and 2 on Switch and Horizon Lego on Switch. When does it fucking stop? When do the excuses stop? When do the concessions stop? You can't say that something's not going to happen. when someone's telling you it is, and when that person told you that it was going to happen, it happens, and you make excuses on why it happened the way the person told you it was going to happen, even though you told that person it wasn't going to happen. Make it make sense. There's somebody going to be right, and somebody's going to be wrong. You don't always have to be wrong, though. All you gotta do is sit the fuck down, sit on the bench with me, look from my perspective. I've given you all the information. Over the last 5 years, we have gotten little to nothing. We were supposed to get more because that's what individuals told us. Not me. Not me. I never said that putting games on other platforms was going to be beneficial to the PlayStation gamer. Never. If anything, it was going to hurt us. That's why I was so against it in 5+ years ago. That's why I was against it, because I knew I had a prime example. We had a test tube. We had the best fucking example ever. Xbox. This is the best example in the world. PlayStation is doing exactly what Xbox did when Xbox put their games on PC. Now, I want y'all to remember this. Brian, I know you're trying to talk, but I got to get this out. I'm sorry, man, but I got to get this information out, okay? So, listen to this. I was told that putting games on PC generates a new wave of revenue, right? And they told me that because if PlayStation does it, you get more revenue and we get more games. Yeah, but Xbox did it. And Xbox didn't get more revenue and they actually got less games. The anomaly there is that Microsoft, we know, has more money than Sony. They can keep Xbox alive even when it's dead. Again, I love to use this analogy, Weekend at Bernie's. If you don't know what Weekend at Bernie's is, please look it up. It's an amazing movie. If you don't want to watch it, it's perfectly cool. Ask Google what Weekend at Bernie's is all about, and you'll understand. So basically, I'll give you a small premise. Weekend at Bernie, he passed away, and there's two teenagers, and they were over his house for a big ass house party at this mansion, and they basically had this dude on strings and making it seem like he was still alive, and and nobody knew he was dead. So that was Weekends at Bernie's, and that's what Xbox is. Xbox isn't alive. Like, the two teenagers are in the form of Microsoft. Microsoft is making it seem like Xbox is alive, but Xbox has been dead for quite a long time. Sony can't do that with PlayStation. You get where I'm going with this? Because PlayStation makes so much money that makes Sony look good. See, Xbox does not make a lot of money. Microsoft makes Xbox look good because they have the money. Over in Sony's case, it's the reverse. So, putting games on PC for Xbox did not make Microsoft more money. Going day and date with PC with Xbox did not make Microsoft more money. Microsoft was so desperate to make it seem that people liked Xbox that they literally made a subscription service that at the time was $9 a month, so just so people could play the fucking games that they refused to buy anymore. So I ask you, how the fuck is putting your exclusives on a competing platform? Yes, PC is competing. How was that going to make Sony more money to give us, the PlayStation gamer, more games? And if you want to go against it, be my fucking guest. No, literally. If you're a PC fan and you want to go against it, please be my guest on this stream. We can debate. I got the facts. It's been 5 years. Hopefully you got yours too. Because the main question we want to know is, what new games did we receive in the last 5 years that were made possible by the revenue that they generated from PC? And then I would reply, and this is easy, the 8 games that got canceled because they don't see it selling on PC. which means there are 8 games that were canceled on PC and 8 games that PlayStation gamers didn't get, which are the 8 games that we were supposed to get. Why? Because money flowed.
Spider-Man multiplayer.
Hello? Yeah, I hit my mic. I hit my mic by mistake. Yeah, because money was supposed to flow through the PC consumers to Sony's pocket, to the point that we would get so many new games. And I was told that by PlayStation fans, and this is the spookiest, scariest thing. I don't really tell you guys this, but you should fucking know, because I've told you that guys this, but I haven't told you this. When PlayStation fans were saying putting games on PC is going to get us a lot of money and we're going to get new games, PC fans were saying the same exact shit, bro. It's almost like the people that were on the PlayStation side was either PC fans or cool with PC fans, because they were saying the same shit. And again, 5 years later, who was right? No, it's all right. You can say the other PlayStation dudes and PC fans were right. I just need the proof. Give me the proof that over the last 5 years we received more games because I'm putting shit on PC. If you give me the proof, I'll stop talking about this shit. Remember, we only got 2 exclusives this year for PlayStation. Only 2. Mm-hmm. When's the last mega multiplayer game from a studio that Sony owns? Not from an IP that Sony owns. Remember, Helldivers IP belongs to Sony, but the studio doesn't. So can you name me a Sony-owned studio with an IP that Sony owns from a multiplayer game that has released in the last 5 years? Any new IPs? Any new multiplayer IPs that we got? Any new single player new IPs that we got that was funded by the revenue that came from PC? Mm-mm. Anybody? Anybody in the chat? I'm not talking to my mic. I'm talking to you. Anybody in the chat? Nobody? Nobody can point out those games that we were supposed to get that our PlayStation brothers and sisters lied to us and told us that we were going to get. If you just allow Sony to put these games on PC, the money will flow. The money didn't flow for Xbox from that same community. So why the fuck would it flow for Sony? There's a reason why I called these people PC port begging trolls. Because they were begging for ports. And the name at the end was the act of what they were doing. They were trolling the company. I had saw it multiple times with Japanese developers, that they were begging the Japanese developers to put JRPGs, if you don't know what that is, Japanese role-playing games, on PC. And these Japanese developers would put these JRPGs on PC just for the PC fans not to buy them. So at that point in time, and this was years before Sony actually listened to the PC fans, at that point in time I had learned, I had, understood what was going to happen if Sony ever did it. Yeah, Sony would put the games over there, but would people actually buy them? The answer would be no. Oh, they got their value. Their value is getting the company that does not really belong to them to put games, their best games, on their platform. They don't really have any reason to buy the game. See, they're on a platform where you can pirate games. They're on a platform where you can rip the character design from a game and use it in another game as mods. They don't give a fuck about buying the game. PC community is the joker of the entire gaming community.
Another reason why I don't roll with them is because they cheat.
They don't like to play games. They don't like to finish stories. They don't do that shit. You know, I mean, there's a difference between the PC community and the content creator that use PCs to do gaming challenges for Dark Souls and Elden Rings and shit like that. It's a big difference. Those content creators, although they're not real, they are gaming more than the PC community at this point in time. Again, it's not just Sony. Like, you can look at any third-party developer struggling on PC to sell a game over there. It's a lot of games they just don't like. Yeah, man. You know, I told Truity this before. I'm going to say it publicly. I feel that there is a valid reason to publicly announce a PlayStation Civil War. A lot of you guys might be thinking I'm crazy, but there are PlayStation fans in our community that allowed us to get to this point. There are PlayStation leaders that have thousands of subscribers that sat back and wanted this to happen. We have to ask ourselves, why the fuck would they want the downfall of PlayStation? I mean, I can understand a PC fan, why they want the downfall of PlayStation. I had multiple debates with these individuals, and they told us on the live streams why. They want all our games. It's very straightforward. They don't want to buy them, though, but they do want access to all of them. Now, PlayStation fan, whatever you want to call them now, because I can't even respect that, but individuals that own a PlayStation that sit on the internet and say this is good, I need to understand why it's good. It's been 5 years and it's been bad. We got Concord, for God's sakes. Concord! We got one of the worst received games in the last 5 years. And then it got canceled. And then the studio that Sony wasted their fucking money acquiring got closed down. It has not been good since Sony started fucking with PC.
Sony, they go back to their roots.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the problem with them, bro.
It's not gonna happen anytime soon, though.
Until they finally hit it on that sword, that's when they're gonna realize they fucked up, and they're gonna go back to the root. I really hope so that happens. Samurai Beast Warrior, as much as I respect you as a subscriber, you're completely insane. There is no rising. What the fuck are they rising? Show me. Talk to me about some games. Like, Wolverine got fully leaked by the PC community. The PC community is currently playing Wolverine before us. Tell me, how is that a good thing? Like, I'm not even upset at the PC fans. Like, I respect these dudes. They put their heads together, they worked together, and they tricked Sony into putting their games on another platform, knowing that this would be the outcome. They won. They have a huge W. It's the PlayStation owners or people that play on PlayStation that were publicly saying it's okay to put these games on PC. We're going to get a lot of money and we're going to get new games. You guys did more damage to the PlayStation brand than the PC port begging trolls. I got no problem with those guys. I tried to tell you about those guys. It's the individuals within our community that put us on this path. But nobody in the chat has let me know where those games are that people said we were going to get. Like, you put games on another platform, you make a lot of money, Sony gets the money, and we get new games. That's what I kept being told. But a lot of people, whether it's, big shout out to Son of Sam or Briggs, that used to be a part of the PlayStation Legion, that were also telling me this, they're nowhere to be seen.
things started to crack about 3 years ago, and a lot of people kind of dipped when they saw that I may be 100% right about my fears and worries 5 years ago. And it's not like I told you guys 5 years earlier, because I did. So a total of 10 fucking years. I called this shit out. So now, where are those games? Where's all that money they made from PC?
No.
I mean, shit. I'm going to be on PlayStation 2 until the casket drops. But I'm not going to shut the fuck up about saying, hey, we could have avoided this. I would have rather avoid this than go down with the ship. It's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest, what makes a console?
I mean,
better?
I 1 second, Brian. I understand that people are freaking out about the job posting. I'm not talking about the job posting. Like, do y'all see the difference? I'm on a different level. Why the fuck am I talking about a job posting? A shit that I already talked about. I already talked to y'all about this. We knew it was gonna get here. So the job posting made you wake the fuck up, but I didn't. Getting 2 exclusives from Sony. Well, shit. 1 exclusive from a studio that Sony owns and IP they own, and then another exclusive Death Stranding 2 from IP they own, but they don't own it in Japan, and they also don't own the studio. Like, so basically it's a second party, third party exclusive, because you already know Kojima put Death Stranding 1 on Xbox and he put it on PC. So it's like, if we're being honest, we only got 1 exclusive. If you're looking at it from a Sony standpoint, like from a studio they own and an IP that they fully own. I mean, bro, this is me telling you this shit. This is me. We ain't get shit. Lost Soul Aside is not a Sony IP. Sony does not own the studio that made Lost Soul Aside. They're only publishing the game. That's not a W. That's a L. The game's been delayed for over 9 years. That's a L. That's not a W. Wolverine getting delayed by another year, rumored. Take it with a grain of salt. That's a L. PC fans are still able to play the game. It's unfinished, but they're still playing it. You're not.
I was mad about that.
Bro, how many fucking years do I have to tell y'all this shit before you actually wake the fuck up and say, damn, man, this dude knows what the fuck he's talking about? 5 more years? 10 more years? 20 more years? We're at a point of no return at this point, so it doesn't really matter how long you want to wait to give me my flowers. But
I'm back.
Yeah, what's
Welcome
up,
back,
Druid?
bro?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how long it takes these guys to give me my flowers, but yeah, I kind of wanted you to fight with the passion I was fighting with 5 years ago. We could have stopped this shit. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest.
There's a lot of people that just don't care, Jay, and that's the problem.
GTA 6 marketing rights will be with PlayStation right on top. Just wait. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be good. Like I said, next year looks good. I think that 2026 looks better than this year from a standpoint like Sony being able to lock down that Marvel fighting game. That's good. You know,
but see, the problem is I don't even know if it's even a lockdown, because here's the thing. With what their job listing for, how the fuck do we know if he's even gonna be locked down? At least for the immediate.
Well, let's just say for 2026. All we can talk about is what we know. So, but you're right. You're 100% right. It's probably it quite possibly will end up on Xbox and Nintendo Switch if they feel that they can have it run on there. But I think the 2026 looks better than this year. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a huge driving force for people to pick up a PlayStation 5. Has nothing to do with exclusivity. It has more to do with the system that's going to play the game the best way. Soros is going to do really good. That's a full exclusive when it launches. But yeah, you know, in all honesty, you're talking about PlayStation as a timed exclusivity box. These were insults that I heard from the PC community. These were insults that I also started to hear from the Xbox community last year. You can't fight against those allegations. Don't even try to fight these dudes in the streets. Because they 100% right. Your console is a timed exclusivity box. It's just a matter of time before they decide to put the game on another platform. Because someone in our community, people, not one, people in our community told Sony it's a bright idea to put your games on another platform and try to get additional money.
Hell no,
When that money is dripping, it amounts to absolutely nothing. Let me explain this in simple terms. If your check is $900, right? But you have to pay rent and your rent is $900. How much money do you have until you get to the next check? Nothing. You have nothing. So if Sony is investing so much money in putting games on other platforms, but they make little to nothing on those platforms, they're not making the money that you guys said we were going to make to get the console gamer, PlayStation console gamer, more games. You can put the games on another platform, but can you convince these individuals to buy the games? I want to go over a history lesson. A lot of people may not know this, but this is a fact. When the first Crash Bandicoot game came out that wasn't exclusive, it was on PlayStation 2, I think Dreamcast, and original Xbox. It still sold better on PlayStation because it didn't hit everybody that it wasn't exclusive. The following game and the rest of the games started to significantly drop in sales. People just didn't care. They were like, well, it's multi-plat. Nobody cared. Not every game that's multi-platform is always going to be successful. We know this. So Crash Bandicoot was never the same until Sean Layden went to Activision and worked at that deal for the 1 year timed exclusivity for the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. When that happened, I think that game sold like 3 million in the first year for PlayStation. The following year, it went to Nintendo Switch, PC, and Xbox One. It didn't sell good at all. It was on 3 new platforms and could not get 3 million copies sold in the same year that it was released on those other platforms. So, I mean, there's a big difference of people not understanding. Like, putting a PlayStation game in another ecosystem does not generate success.
Oh, no.
That's like putting a fucking shark that's only supposed to be in salt water in a fucking swimming pool that's full of chlorine. How long is that shark gonna fucking survive? Like, these are facts, people. These are fucking facts.
Well, it's not going to survive. That's the problem.
Exactly, they're not.
It's not going to survive at all. It'll be eaten. Not just eaten, but the negative water.
In all honesty, this is a glorified I told you so stream. But it still needs to be said. Yeah, it still needs to be said. Well, guys, we still got a lot to talk about. I still got a lot to show. I wanted to get over here. Now, again,
Jay.
you're still going to see... yeah, Brian.
I was about to ask, I got Monster Hunter. I'm very far in the game. I was wondering, how do I join your guild?
How do you what?
You actually how to join my guild.
Your guild. Yeah.
I'll have to walk you through that when we get on the game. It's very complicated. So I gotta wait until I'm on the game. I can't walk you through it. Without yeah.
What was he asking?
He's asking how does he join my guild? So I'm gonna have to get on the game and send you an invite.
That shit is
very complicated.
It's gonna be my first time because I never joined a guild before in that game.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you don't really have to, but you could definitely can. We can still play the same game. We can still do missions without you joining a guild, but I'll walk you through it, and so you can join.
All right, bro.
Yeah. So let's go to another receipt that I wanted to show you guys. Is it up here or is it down here? Oh, here we go. It's actually the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about that. Probably want me to talk about it. So we got a sales number update only because Sony is suing Tencent for the Horizon Zero Dawn game.
Oh, now you worry about your IP.
Yeah, well, now you worry about the IP. Well, it makes sense. No. It worries. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense because remember, the person in charge is Herman. Herman's baby is Horizon. It makes sense. It took him long enough though.
But when PC's stealing your they
don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about that.
That makes no sense.
I understand. I understand, Truity. I'm right there with you, buddy. It makes absolutely no sense, but in a way, it makes sense because Herman would probably be the only person to bring this up. Now, why he waited so long, I don't know. This should have been filed last year. Like, we knew about this game for like a while now, and we just now getting information that you're suing. You should have sued them last year, and you allowed a trailer of their fucking game to premiere on your YouTube channel. So, like, again, like Sony, like whoever is over there at Sony, I don't know. It's almost like they're running on autopilot and nobody's home, man. Like, it is weird over there.
Like if I was them, I would have been
all over this. People were calling this shit out as a ripoff for a long time. But I digress. Let's go over this. So 38 million copies sold of all Horizon games. So the whole Horizon franchise, not just the first game and the second one, but all of them. So that would include the Lego game, the VR title, and the remasters. And probably whatever the ones on PC. So 38 million, I think that's pretty good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, did it sell 20 million on PS4 alone? It was a lot, right? That it sold on PS4, the first one. I'm about to go ask Google.
I think Horizon sold what, 19 on PlayStation. And then obviously just sold more later on.
While specific sales figures for Horizon Zero Dawn only on PS4 are not consistently broken out from its total sales, which include PC, we know it was incredibly successful on the platform. By February 2019, Horizon Zero Dawn had sold over 10 million units worldwide, primarily on PS4, as the PC version wasn't released until 2020. This made it one of the best-selling PlayStation 4 games. By April 2023, the game's total sales across both PS4 and PC surpassed 24.3 million units.
Okay, so 24 additional units, and that also includes that bundle that they made. So they say 24. So I'll say 20 on PS4 and 4 million on PC. Because when we tracked it last time across 3 years, it did 3 million on PC in 3 years.
I think it was only 3 million on PC. I don't think it was 4
Yeah, it
million
was.
on PC.
But that was the last time we got the PC update. And that wasn't it wasn't last year. It wasn't this financial year. It was the year before. So 2023 is when we got the Horizon Zero Dawn update, and it was at around 3 million. So I would say that it sold 4 million on PC and 20 million on PS4. There you go, though. There you go. So the majority of the sales, and that's just Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's about 24 million. 24 million. Take away this, so we can get down to a concrete number of what the rest of them are doing. I don't think that's gonna be a good number though. So 20. My fault. I fucked that up. So that's 38. Take away 24 equals 14 million. So 14 million, right? That's a much smaller number for everything else. That's the sequel and the VR game and the Lego game and the remasters. It's pretty fucking low. I guess I can assume that Horizon Forbidden West sold 10 million, but it possibly could have sold a lot less. What we're looking at though is that Horizon Forbidden West sold significantly less than Horizon Zero Dawn. It was a better game, but it sold less, and that right there is that brand decay.
Once you say it's no longer exclusive.
Exactly. When it's no longer exclusive and you feel like you can wait for the game on another platform, that's going to stop an individual from buying that PlayStation and picking that game up as soon as possible. Let me see if Google has this information. I highly doubt they got the specific sales numbers from Forbidden West, because I don't think anybody has those. I don't think the game was bad. I love the game, but I have to agree that I know a lot of people didn't pick it up.
Of course it didn't.
How many copies did Horizon Forbidden West sell in total?
Horizon Forbidden West sold over 8.4 million copies by April 2023. The entire Horizon franchise has sold over 38 million copies as of July 2025.
Okay, so Horizon Forbidden West only 8 million, Horizon Zero Dawn 24 million. That's a big drop. Let's see if we can add this together. So if I can add these numbers up, we can kind of get to where the rest of the numbers are for the VR and the remasters. Let's see where we're at. Where we at? Okay, let's see. So that's 18.4, and this is 24.3. Okay, 8.4 plus 24.3. Okay, so if you add up those numbers, right, that we got on file from 2023, the franchise is at 32.7 million. So the remasters and the VR game and the sales that we didn't get accounted for last year from the Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, that will make it up to 8 million. But yeah, it is true that Horizon sold much more as an exclusive than it did after they started putting it on other platforms. So the sequel sold less. Sequel was better than the first game. It definitely was. It was a much better game. Like animations, graphics, abilities, conversations, supporting character, storyline, all that shit. I mean, look, man, If y'all don't believe me, it's fucking cool. It's fucking cool, but yeah, man. Yeah, that shit don't look good, bro. They couldn't even sell 10 million copies of Horizon Forbidden West, and that's also after it hit PC, which again we both know that they didn't buy the fucking game. It's just nobody gonna listen to me, but I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. Putting games on PC was the worst thing PlayStation ever did. It did not help us as PlayStation console gamers. It never did. It never was. Yeah, that's not cool. But let's talk about this copycat Horizon game, right? It had a weird name. It wasn't one that it's like Light of something. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Light something. I can't remember the name of it.
Light of Game Pass.
Oh, there's no light there.
No light. We're in Game Pass. No light. Light.
What is that game, by the way? Light No Fire.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't know.
Light. Oh, I know what it is. Light of. Hold on.
MOTIRAM. It's like MOTIRAM.
Yeah.
I don't know that shit now.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look. Now, let me. If I'm being honest, because I know y'all here for this, I'm gonna give you my personal take on this. Right? I believe that deep down inside, True Woody loves L's, and that the Light of MOTIRAM is an investment of the L's spewing out of True Woody.
Fuck you.
Those are my thoughts. Let's get some gameplay, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on how I think this shit about to go. Now, it's funny because Mighty Keith talked about this 7 months ago, but why did it take Sony 7 months to fucking sue them? And this is why I say that Herman, I don't know what the fuck you do at the job, bro. You don't even have your best game like in your own interest, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? Anybody know? Like, bro, that's Herman's baby. And it takes you fucking 7 months to fucking sue them? Like, what the fuck is really going on, bro? I'm gonna get this. Let me get this gameplay up real quick. Let me see. Is it over here? Yeah, let me get this up. So the gameplay came out 8 months ago, and I really want to talk to y'all about this. This was not my intention to talk to you in depth about this, but I'm not gonna make like an individual. I'm not gonna make an individual live stream to talk about this. So we will have a timestamp for this Horizon copycat game, and we will have that timestamp right now. I'm going to be lowering the remix sound all the way down to 7, and we're going to go have a nice talk. I'm going to, if you guys don't mind, I need to find my remote control. So I can lower my fucking TV. Where is it? I hate losing this fucking controller. I found the shit. It just appeared out of nowhere. Look, man. Fucking Gremlins gotta be real, bro. Okay, everybody. Let's have a talk. Also, I want to thank everybody that came out to the live stream today. Thank you so much for being here. You already know the drill. Hit the like button if you are not subscribed. Subscribe, and you will have the ability to talk with us in the chat. Actually, I'm going to lower it for seven days. Like right now, I think it's 27 days. You have to be a subscriber for 27 total days to have the privilege of talking in chat. just so that we know where the veterans are. We understand that people will subscribe just to talk about some dumb shit, but we're trying to have real conversations about the state of PlayStation. We understand that the console war is still going on in a fanboy sense of teasing and stuff like that, but I want to talk about the state of PlayStation and where we're at. And I think that if PlayStation and Sony let me put it this way. If Sony is putting the legacy of PlayStation on the backs of Horizon, I can understand why they're threatened by this game. But there's some things that you don't know about this, and I think that if I'm not telling you this, no one's gonna tell you this, and you trust me, you're gonna want to listen to this. Let me lower the subscription rate for today. We will lower it because I'm feeling generous to 7 hours. You would have to be subscribed to this to this channel for a total of 7 hours. Don't worry if you've been subscribed to this channel for months and years. When I do this shit, it doesn't matter. So don't worry about that. No. No, I'm just gonna... Sorry, I'm gonna lower that. I'm gonna lower that down to only 2 hours.
Everything's good, Jay.
Cool. Yeah. Let's go talk about this Horizon game. Samurai Beast Warrior. Yo, JayTech, when the game coming out? What game are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. What game are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about either.
If you're asking about the Light of MOTIRAM, MOTIRAM, no one knows. There's no release date. Okay, let me talk to you guys about my thoughts on this. So, right now there is a secret campaign by the PC community to support this game over Horizon. From what I'm hearing, the PC community, the PC community,
PlayStation.
The PC community is supporting this game over Horizon. They like this game, and they do not like Horizon. It is a portion of the anti-woke movement, which I actually do agree with. But yeah, I just want everybody to understand that going forward, y'all need to understand that the PC fans do not like Horizon. They are not going to side with Horizon. This is why I said it was stupid for Sony to put their games on PC. They put the one game that they want to like carry them into the sunset on. Horizon is not that game. We just did research and the sequel sold less than the first game. If we're being honest, every game after the first game sold really bad. See, the first game sold 24 million. Like, the second game only sold 8 million. You get where I'm going with this? Yeah. So, when you put Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, you killed any chance you had of that game carrying you. And now, there are competitors that are going to copy off of your game. And I'm going to be honest. Does it look like Horizon? Yes. Does it have a similar premise as Horizon? Yes. Does it look better than Horizon? No, but it looks like it's more fun. I like some of the things they have going on.
The graphics isn't better, but the fact that you can have more weapons is actually a really good thing.
Exactly. Now, and you also have like farming you can do and stuff like that. But if you bring this to a judge, the judge may side with Sony.
Yeah, it will because
it looks just like Horizon, and it has a couple different species and things like that, and different couple different ways of traveling. But again, who's to say that Guerrilla Games wasn't going to have similar creatures or different ways to play the game or different ways to transport? We don't know because we only got the second game. So Sony thought that they could win, and that's why they decided to sue. I think they have every right to sue. And I think that they have a case here, a very strong case. But I'm letting you know right now that the PC community, the community that Sony thought was going to support them, they're supporting the copycat, and they're calling Sony evil. And they're also comparing Sony to Nintendo when Nintendo sued the Power World developers. Which, again, I have to side with Nintendo. It was a fucking copy of Pokemon. Let's be real.
It was. It was.
But again, the PC fans are not real gamers. So their sense of reality is flawed. They see something copy and they're like, no, man, I like the copy. So they think it's wrong for Sony to sue, even though they created something. And this is, again, I want to say something. Hold on, Truity. I want to say one more thing, man. PC fans don't believe Sony deserves to have exclusives because they don't believe Sony creates exclusives. They believe they bought all their exclusives. So that's one of the reasons why the PC... I know. That's one of the reasons why the PC fans created the port begging initiative over 10 years ago, because they thought it was unfair for Sony to have exclusives because they believe that Sony didn't create any of these exclusives. They didn't fund them. They didn't make them. They didn't do anything. Sony funded every aspect of the original Death Stranding, and then they funded every aspect of Death Stranding 2. Which means if it wasn't for Sony, the game wouldn't exist. Not the way that we remember it. So I wanted to get that secret out there so y'all can understand when you see certain things go down in the media, when you see certain individuals kind of side with this copycat. I'm letting you know right now, from what I've seen in the community so far, they don't like Horizon, and they are publicly saying as such. Now remember, Horizon was the first game to go to PC because fucking Herman thought they liked the game. They're siding with the copycat, and you know what they're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. When the copycat comes out, if it does come out, they're going to buy the copycat more than they brought the original game. I can understand why Herman would be worried. But, Herman, you did this to your fucking self. You should have never put Horizon over there if you thought it was that valuable.
Horizon's a piece of what you call it? Herman Host is a piece of shit. As I said, I continues to say it.
So yeah, guys, it's not like in a court of public opinion, PC fans, there is more of them than it is of us, and they don't like Horizon Zero Dawn. They never did. So they're supporting the copycat. PC fans, if you remember correctly, they kept buying Power World, and they broke a lot of sales records. PC fans know how to speak with their wallet. If this game comes out, and I secretly want it to, they will buy this game out of spite.
Jason, I secretly wanted to.
They will buy this game out of spite. Not only will they buy the game out of spite, they will not buy Horizon going forward. So Sony is going to be losing a lot of money. Not just because they're suing, but just because PC fans never liked them in the first fucking place. So
And
again, bro,
because they're suing, that makes even more of a reason not to support them. Because they
exactly.
feel that they're being robbed of something that they want.
It's really funny when I'm this right this often.
Hey man, patterns,
I really be trying my hardest to save.
patterns, right?
I try to save this fucking community from embarrassment.
Patterns, Jay,
I
patterns.
tried to warn idiots like Herman that these dudes don't fuck with you. They wanted the games on their platform so they could be a part of the conversation in the console war. They don't give a fuck about gaming. They're fucking trolls. The fuck? This is gameplay of the game. Now, this aspect of the game they can't say is copying. This crafting and building houses and shit like this.
Oh no, you don't know. You can't.
It's not. But the
It's
style of the game, the hunting,
machines.
the machines, using the machine parts as clothing, using machine parts for weapons. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's pretty much copying on that. I mean, they must believe they got a good case to sue, but why did it take you 7 years? I think you kind of pushed the envelope because.
And it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just it's the girl, the red hair, and the way she's posing
Also,
in the image.
I have a question because I'm not like a legal expert. Sony suing, does it keep the game from coming out or what? What does that do?
Oh no, it can if the developer doesn't have enough money. But if the developer has enough money, they can still bring it out. But it would just like cost them a lot. They have to pay Sony out the ass, basically.
Well, I guess that's why they went ahead and just sued Tencent instead of the individual developer. Smart. It was a blatant copy from the beginning. There's enough different things, but then again, at face value, let's say if you're looking at this shit right now, like if you're looking at this shit, you like, yeah, that's Horizon. That's Horizon. Remember I said that the chick from Power World looked like her Aloy? Do you remember that? She did, bro. I mean, it was forecasted that they would go eventually copy off Horizon. I mean, I think it's cool, but it's not cool that they copy.
No,
they could use something else.
The game looks nice. I'm not saying the game does not look. The game looks nice, and in fact, it looks fun. But the way she posed on the, I think on the hero on the tree, I can't remember how she posed, but the way she posed is the exact way Horizon first game.
Gundam, 1 second, Truity. Gundam Almighty asked a question. He says, when Helldivers 2 fails on Xbox, do you think Herman may get fired? Concord failed, and they closed down the studio and canceled the game. And Herman's still in fucking. He still has a job.
He's not gonna get fired.
I mean, he's like secured. He's the guy that brought us Horizon. Like they not gonna do shit to that dude, not anytime soon. It's just like
I think he
Neil Druckmann. They not doing shit to that dude, and he brought them the golden egg to this Last of Us.
I think if he fucks up enough, then he might. If he keeps costing them money, then yes, he might lose his position. But I don't think that's anytime soon.
No, I don't think it's anytime soon.
It'll
probably be around the same time as Sean Layden, which is before the next generation. So in the next 2 years. The next generation is supposed to be starting in 2027. Or at the end of 2027.
I'll probably say at the next gen, he'll probably get put out.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he'll have his positioning. But I don't think it'll be before next gen. I think it'll be at the end of next gen. He'll lose his position.
At the end of the following generation?
Yes, the next generation that's coming.
I think it'll be at the beginning.
I
Because remember, they got rid of Sean Layden the year before the year that started the PS5.
yeah, but I don't think they think he's doing a bad enough job to get rid of him.
Oh well,
Because here's the thing,
listen to this. If enough of us say that we want him fired, they will fucking listen.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's how we got here in the first place.
Yes,
the PC fans
yes,
mobilized and begged for these
yes,
games,
yes.
and they got their wish. So if we talk loud enough, they'll listen.
Yes, but is any of us talking loud enough?
All I can say is I'm doing my fucking part. Fuck that shit. I mean, I'm starting to see more people, you know, even in our chat saying, "Yeah, man, Herman need to go." Like, I think people are understanding that it was Herman that did this shit.
We do say that, but like, there's not enough people out there that say that.
Not yet. Maybe when Helldivers goes over and the reality starts to sink into the PlayStation community, maybe. But yeah, we'll see.
Look at Mystic. Mystic is all over this. Like, and I guarantee you, it was Herman Host that put out that job listing for multi platform.
Oh, definitely.
Because he's the first one that wanted Horizon to go to PC. He was the first one that wanted that shit to go over, and it was his game that went over first.
That was not a good idea.
So this is one of those building games. I wonder if it's gonna have any semblance of multiplayer. It looks like it looks too good to have multiplayer, and I don't know who's making the game. There's also a good amount of pop-in. I know this is just a demonstration of the game, but yeah.
Well, is this a lot of MOTIRAM?
Yeah, that's Light of MOTIRAM.
I didn't think they have more footage of it.
Oh yeah, there's about 16 minutes of footage right here.
Okay, this looks good though. That's what I'm saying.
But this right here looks just like Horizon. How she's riding on the fucking animal. Like that's Horizon right there. I mean, I think Sony got a strong ass case. It should be over real quick. I don't know if the game's still gonna come out or they gonna cancel the game, but
I'm gonna tell you something. If they lose this case, they really need to fix their lawyer position.
Well, I want to be the devil's advocate. If they lose the case, I can understand why. Because they do have enough that they could say it's not the same. But it's still enough that it is exactly the same. It really all depends on how they see it.
I'm gonna tell you this: the way they pose the character is exactly like Horizon 1.
From the
image they set up.
Now this is the question, and I don't think you know because I don't know. I'm gonna ask Google.
What were you gonna say?
Is a main character restricted to a female?
Oh, wait, I don't think anyone knows that really. That was never.
And you create a male on white. Should I call it Light of MOTIRAM? I'm calling it MOTIRAM, and it's MOTIR.
Just spell the name properly. Like, I don't know what it's fucking called.
I don't know what the fuck that shit's called either. Well, I'm gonna ask and see if they know. I cannot fulfill your request. The phrase is unclear to ensure. Can you create a male in the video game They said they couldn't complete my request. I don't think the game's well known. I'm gonna ask them a question again. Given this context, here's a concept of the male character. Design establishes survival.
Hold on.
Character keen as a scavenger. Blah 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 blah. I think that you can make a male character, or you can use a male character, because that's what Google AI is telling me. Let me see if we got anything for character creation. Oh, it looks like we do. Gameplay breakdown. 1 month ago. Game looks exciting. Will it deliver? Cats. It looked. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like a fucking AI version of Horizon. It looked like that shit was like a straight AI.
Okay,
ripoff.
Google says you play as a hunter of sorts, a character you create.
Oh, okay, there you go. So those aspects make it different, but it's so much that makes it exactly the same, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a mobile game. This is a mobile game. But it's also coming to consoles and PC. PlayStation and PC.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow, I can tell this
a character you create who exists as a member of the tribe that must venture into the wilderness to gather resources and
that's Horizon.
Befriend robotic creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Horizon. Yeah, that's definitely Horizon.
This is the point where they're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's Horizon.
Bro. Such a machine can be seen standing alongside.
That game looks like a total rip off of Horizon too. It looks totally ripped off, man.
They need to hurry up, get in that court case, and shut that shit down quick. They need to shut it down quick. Ain't no reason to let this shit drag on. Sue them, get that W, and just move on. It's not gonna make the PC fans want to support you though. They may boycott all PlayStation games going forward because of this. Trust me, they boycotted shit for a lot less. So trust me, they
trust me, they will boycott PlayStation after that because it's something that they want.
Mm-hmm. They don't want Horizon though. That's one thing for sure.
No, hold on. So this is what annoys me. If you this is where they fucked up. This is exactly where they fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why. You can create a character, but the character you create looks like Aloy. And that's what you use as a promotional image.
Yeah.
That's where they fucked up. That's exactly where they fucked up.
Yeah. But Sony's not gonna say, "Hey, they copied off me because of fucking thumbnail." Nah, they're gonna look at the game. They're gonna research the game. There's enough public gameplay out there. We're doing it right now. Look at the game, and we can say, "Hey, we have a case."
But that just makes it worse.
The only thing that's not the same is the crafting thing, which they normally put in a lot of these PC cell phone games these days. But everything else is the same. If you take that shit out, it's exactly the same.
Hold on. It's already on mobile phones?
I believe so. I don't know. I mean, we've seen some mobile gameplay from 3 months ago. I mean, I guess. I don't know if that shit released or not. I'm not really... I mean, it had a lot of chatter. It had a lot of chatter like fucking 7-8 months ago. But I will say, between 8 months when they did the announcement trailer, over the last 8 months, they have posted some new gameplay video. Let's go take a look at the last one from 2 weeks ago before they got sued. Let's see, what did Sony see? Also, we gotta see if they still got their trailer on their YouTube channel, because Sony stupidly they put their fucking trailer on their YouTube channel. I don't know why. I mean, just the robots with the blue eyes and red eyes, that alone is just...
Yeah, that alone,
that's a
that in
copy.
it's that, yeah, you copied.
But again, I mean, Herman, bro, like Herman gotta understand, the PC game developers, the PC gamers, they don't give two shits about you, man. And they about to show you in the worst fucking way, bro. They're gonna boycott every PlayStation port that goes to PC going forward. They're gonna support any game that's copying off of it. It's just gonna be very embarrassing. Like I said, the PC fans are trolls at heart, bro. They don't take shit seriously. Even focusing on the parts of the body that could be damaged, that's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. Well, this was one aspect. Did you look at the that tall grass that you can hide in? That tall red grass. Yeah. That's right from Horizon. That was on Horizon in the first game. Why this game even added this is beyond me. Like, I don't understand why they would. Like, they are going out of their way to get sued.
Yeah, they copied a lot, but they added so much new stuff to it.
Yeah, the planting and the farming and shit. I like that fishing. You know, I love that fishing. That fishing's dope.
Oh yeah.
Call it fishing.
It's almost like they made the sequel, the third game.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn 3.
Yeah, that's thing too. And don't forget, they make their character a little bit more attractive.
If I was Herman, I'd look at this and I'd get pissed off. I would get pissed off if I saw that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Herman, you did it to yourself, buddy. I have no sympathy for you. You did it to yourself. Nobody told you put those fucking games on PlayStation now. If a developer want to copy off of that shit, you could be suing all of them.
PC, Jay. You said PlayStation.
Who gives a fuck?
Maybe then they will listen to us PlayStation fans.
I mean, when they get desperate enough, when they lose enough money, they will. I'll say that. When they lose enough money, they will.
Because PC people are the wrong audience to target against.
Yeah, you can't tell them that they too blind. They blinded by greed. Now I'll say one thing: these graphics are not on the level of Horizon at all, and never will be.
No, they're not.
Yeah, that just shows the power of Decima, because this is a cell phone game at heart, so they can use ray tracing. This right here, I want to show you this. You see these robot wolves? That's straight out of Horizon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can make a robot animal, but bro, it looks just like it's from Horizon, bro. PC fans about to be mad because I think this game is about to come out, and I could understand why they would be mad. Yeah, because they want the game to come out.
Look at it. They're promoting DLSS. They're promoting everything.
Yeah, exactly. They're promoting all of that shit they like.
100.
So this is the new artwork, True Eddie. This is the new artwork. It's still a white chick with red hair. She just looks way more attractive. So the developer already knows, make an attractive female, you're gonna sell your shit. So I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
Hey,
you
know what?
It is what it is.
I know it's not gonna happen, but man, I would Sony go back to Japan, man.
Yeah, I do too, man. I do too, but it's not gonna happen. But I do. I want them to go back to their roots, not go back to Japan, because they're already in Japan. But I do want them to go back to their roots.
They was dominating the world, man.
Yeah,
especially back in the PS2 era. They was whooping both Nintendo and Xbox.
Herman is a problem. Herman is definitely a problem. So let's wrap this segment up. Obviously this game is drawing a lot of inspiration from Horizon, probably like 70 to 80% inspiration from Horizon. It's going to be much more it's going to be well received on PC compared to PlayStation if it does release. That is something that's going to happen. The game is probably going to sell better on PC than the PlayStation version. It's just going to happen. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I just want to zoom all the way in here. There's a part right here on the beach. It kind of reminds me of Horizon Forbidden West. I don't think we really got that part, but it's right there. It seems to be like a baby elephant that one of the people are on, and they're fighting the main character on the beach. This was a part in one of the trailers for Horizon Forbidden West where you were fighting an elephant on the beach. So again, like these things, I mean, they're similar, but in some cases they're ripped right from Horizon, like the red grass that you can hide in, like that's from Horizon, bro. Like that's straight from Horizon. So I don't know, man, if they gonna get away with this shit, but we about to see. We about to see, man. Let me see. It's a lot, bro. I think they've been covering this for a while, though. Like first it was like every month, and now it's like almost every week. I think it got to the point that they just really wanted to see what's going on. They don't have a lot of subscribers on their YouTube channel. Their subscribers on their official YouTube channel is only 1,000.67. So it's not like the biggest well-known game, but because Sony is suing them, it's gonna bring the developer and the game more attention, and it's gonna probably make more people on PC support the game even more. So, oh man, it's just. What the fuck is that, you know?
Right. You know what Sony should do if they really want to make money? Instead of putting their games on PC, they should focus on the games that made them great. Like Jack Contessa. I know it's probably going to happen, but I really wish
that's a great idea, but they don't think that those games are great anymore. That's why they stopped making them.
But, like, add something to it to make it even more greater.
Yeah, they don't. It's a great idea. It's something I support, but I don't think they're gonna do it because they're basically like, hey, we made new IPs for a new generation and we're gonna fall behind those. They don't know what to do if those games fail though, but what you're saying is 100% right. Like, if your new games aren't doing so good, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Mm-hmm.
All we can do is patiently wait and hope that they do it. But as of right now, it doesn't look like they are. True Believe, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, in the light of MOTIRAM, they did add mechanics that I do wish was in Horizon. That alone is probably gonna make a lot of PC fans support the game. Now, again, if the developer still wants to bring the game out on PlayStation, people over here might buy the game too.
Oh, by the way, Jay, I told some friends of mine at school that
Hey, Brian, I'm trying. I keep telling you, man. Your identity, that's your stuff. Don't put that on the live stream. We're
not
live.
That stuff.
We're still not just that stuff. We gotta do that after stream. You gotta tell me all that stuff after stream. Right now, we gotta stay focused so we can get off of stream. Because I don't want to do this all day. This is my day off, and tomorrow's my day off. And I just want to get through the stream. And then, so just 1 second. We're gonna talk about that after we off stream. 1 second. Let me see. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I was just giving you a shout out. That's what I was saying.
TikTok cult raided in LA. Feds raid LA home tied to TikTok cult from Netflix documentary. I'm gonna watch that later. I'm about to watch the Destin Legary YouTube video. And the reason why I'm watching the Destin Legary video is because I know he's an Xbox fan, and I'm interested to see what his take on the suing is. So let me just watch this real quick. I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick.
Hey, True Woody, I'm gonna whoop you on Tekken. Definitely gonna whoop your ass, bro.
You've been practicing?
Hell yeah. I've been practicing for this.
I've been lax. I've been playing so many other games. So
Same here. I've also been on Fantasy Star on PlayStation a lot. I beat the story. I'm at 101. More than that, 105 level. Because I just reached
yeah,
100. I just reached 105 level, and I'm loving the other classes in Fantasy Star.
I know. There's a new what you call it. I know there's a new level.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not new level. I know there's a new character.
Yeah,
In Tekken.
yeah. Oh,
So
really? Oh, man.
yeah, it's a dude that's been burned by lightning. So
Yeah, the good news is I got me a new. Well, I'm not gonna talk about it, but anyway, yeah, man. I can't. You
Yeah,
know what?
it
I
looked
can't
like
wait. I can't.
Dustin's agreeing with the suing, but I mean, he said one thing that I don't even know if it's true or not because it will make a lot of sense.
what happened, Jay?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay. Destin Legary was talking about Sony suing Tencent over the fake Horizon game. He said that the game was scheduled for PlayStation, but now he doesn't know if it is. My question is, who at PlayStation allowed them to want this game on PlayStation and then put the gameplay video on PlayStation? You get what I'm saying? Like, remember, we had saw that they have a trailer of Light of MOTIRAM on PlayStation. Remember, we saw it last year. So, like, somebody was dumb enough. Like, this is what I'm saying. PlayStation is on autopilot, and there's people in charge that need to be fired.
Facts.
So, I'm going to see if they still have the trailer up on their YouTube channel. I highly doubt they do, but let me see. Because that's the weirdest thing, bro. Like, last year, they had the damn trailer on their YouTube channel. And now, they don't. Which makes sense. I'm trying to find it right now. I can't find it. Hold on.
I don't think it is on the PlayStation thing anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they deleted that shit. But again, how do you allow this shit to happen? And then again, man, God forbid I do my segment where I go through the PlayStation Store, which we have to do. But damn, bro. Like, do they know how many copies of their games that somebody had made and published on their fucking on their PlayStation Store? Like, the fuck? Deals for you. Yeah, $44.99 is not a good deal, bro. Though, like, you need to go down to 20 because I wasn't gonna buy the game anyway. So fuck that shit. Indiana Jones is $55.99. You can kick rocks. Let's see.
That's not a good enough deal. I don't know why they always do that.
Nope. Oh, did I tell you I picked up that Dragon Ball game from Arc System Works? It was on sale, like a deep sale, like 2 weeks ago. Ended up picking it up. Yeah. You got it though, right? I think you got that game.
What? Which one? What are you talking about? Dragon Ball Z?
The one that Arc System Works made. Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I still gotta go and get Vegeta. The classic Dragon Ball Z Vegeta. I want to get him. I already purchased Dragon Ball Z Goku. I want to make sure I get this.
I don't know how much they are though. I've never actually.
Some are $4.99, and then I think one. Wait up.
That's the indicator to tell you how much.
I'm back.
What you call it? Hey, did you know? I didn't even know this. I have to look this up. Do you know that Dragon Ball Z is if Dragon Ball Z was to go away, that would hurt the Japanese economy?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would.
Like it's that big. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that right there is why I'm saying, like, the PC fans are trying to convince Sony to destroy themselves. I had to stop myself because people are sensitive. They're trying to convince Sony to destroy themselves by destroying the value of their console. And I think that people need to understand that would have a negative impact on Japan's economy as well, because PlayStation and Nintendo are very, are
very big in Japan.
Exactly. So again, I don't understand the people in America in charge of Sony and the people in Europe in charge of Sony over the last, I'll say 8 years, but let's narrow it down to the last 5 years that Herman and Jim got in there. How did they sit by and allow these two to destroy the brand of PlayStation? Like, maybe you didn't see it right then and there, but you could have fucking predicted that this was not going to end well.
And then also there was some dark stuff going on too, where Jim Ryan firing the person who made PlayStation.
No, it's not the person that made PlayStation. You talking about Shigeru Yoshida?
Yeah,
he didn't make PlayStation, but he was there since the beginning. But Jim was there since the beginning as well. But he had a good role. He had a powerful role, and they didn't want him in charge of anything that was going to get in their way of doing what they was trying to do. Okay, so I got Goku and I got Vegeta from the Dragon Ball Z era. Okay, cool. Good. This was super cheap, guys. I forgot how much it was. It was like, I don't know. This shit was like fucking $14 or some shit. I said I gotta get it, bro. That's the one I really wanted to see what Arc System.
Wait, you play Dragon Ball's Fighter Z? Shoot.
No, I don't. I mean, I own it now. I just haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. But I did pick it up. It was on sale, deep sale.
I played it, but I'm not saying I'm not actually any good at it, but I played it.
It's a good game.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where the pre-orders are. Oh, they're the pre-orders. Okay. Oh, Football Club just got introduced, so that's now on the pre-orders. Let's go take a look at what we're buying. We're going to start the timestamp for the the PlayStation Store pre-order checkup. So here we go. This is Football Club 2026. Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta wipe my glasses off. I don't know what the fuck this is on my lens. Well, Football Club 2026, and then you got 2K basketball, 2K basketball.
Oh, never
Madden.
mind. Never mind. The Flame catalog is here.
The what?
The Flame Play catalog is here. Never mind.
I don't know what that is.
Oh no, it's a freaking an event on my stomach. My bad.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll have to jump on there afterwards. Delta, remember everybody, Delta Force is going to be free to play, which that basically means it's going to be a lot of DLC and shit. It's coming out next month on the 18th. I have been waiting for this, but I've also been waiting for Battlefield. So I'm going to be a little confused this year, but I think I'm going to support Battlefield. Now, EA is confirming that Battlefield is coming out at $80, but it all depends. Yeah, EA has confirmed that Battlefield 6 is coming out at $80.
They must have learned from Microsoft.
It's EA. They ain't learn from nobody. They learn from themselves. Like they're the greediest motherfuckers in the world. Like they fucking they learn from themselves. I mean, if it was me, if I was a game developer, I would make a football game where you start from college and you go into the pros. But EA was like, oh, I got a smart idea. We're going to make 2 separate games where you in college and then you have to buy the pro game to transfer your character over. You get double the money each year, which is smart as shit. Wait until they do fucking college soccer video game. Bro, you they can make money off of all that shit. Let's see. Ghost of Yotai has moved down to row 2. That's the $80 digital deluxe, and that's because of all the sports games ahead of it. Demon Slayer, the new game, the part 2 of that one, that's ahead of it. Mafia Old Country, Borderlands 4, that's also ahead of it. Let's see, Silent Hill F, it's a little ways down. Metal Gear is on the 3rd row, but I think that game's coming out soon, right? No, never mind. It's coming out. It's coming out the next month, at the end of next month. Okay, so I guess I understand. What about the Sonic Racing?
That's still
September.
That's still sooner than I expected.
About a month away. Let's see. Digimon. When is Digimon? Is that October? Yeah, I remember that one being October. Yeah, Digimon's gonna fucking flop. That game's coming out the same day as Ghost of Yotai on PlayStation. Yeah, Ghost of Yotai is coming out on the 2nd. October 2nd, and then Digimon's coming out October 3rd. I really feel bad for Digimon. They really got to schedule their games better. Everybody's Golf's Hot Shots. I'll be skipping that. Now, I really like the one they made on PS4, where you got to walk around the entire course, and it was really fucking dope. The online was really good. This game, they just basically made a good remake of the originals, and it's a remaster of the originals for the new audience. It is cool, but it's a skip. It's not like, because they gave the license to Namco Bandai to publish the game and make it. The little star character, surprise character they got is Pac-Man. Like, PlayStation would always add one of their characters, so this kind of really is, it's kind of bittersweet. You kind of like, this is a PlayStation IP, but they're not even using their characters anymore because they're too fucking lazy to make the game. But they still own the IP, but they're leasing it out. It's something that I never agreed with, and I still don't. So I won't be picking this up. It's only $40. It looks like one of my friends is gonna pick it up, but nobody else. I don't think that the Nintendo or Xbox community or PC community is gonna give 2 fucks about everybody's Hot Shots Golf. But hey man, this is something Sony gotta learn. Gotta learn not to do this ever again. And it might not be another fucking, chance to learn. But wow, man, he really fucked up. Let's see, what is this game? I think I remember this one. I think I remember this. This is that soccer game. Yeah, this is that anime soccer game that was like has some really deep elements and shit. Yeah, man, I wish I was in soccer. I would have picked this shit up. This shit looked fucking cool. But I was just not that big of a soccer fan. Let's see, anything else? Class of Heroes 3. What's this looking like? Oh, it's one of those type of games. Yeah, that's a pass. Well, not much. I think for the rest of the year, I'm not planning on picking up anything new. I got man, y'all gotta look at my backlog, man. Y'all gotta look at my backlog and understand why I'm not picking up anything else. Where's the backlog at? 2025 backlog, 55 games. I got Shadow Labyrinth. I got Romancing Saga 2, Oceanhorn 2, Lost Judgment, the rest of it, Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
I'm picking much else up either, Joe.
Yeah, I got Resident Evil 2, Shenmue 1 and 2.
Wait, is that Resident Evil 2 the remake?
Yeah, I got Pac-Man World Repack.
I still need to beat that.
High on Life, RoboCop, Power Rangers, Jedi Survivor. I'm still going. I got 55 games. Astrobot, Daxter.
Hey, Jay, have you seen that horror game that has outfits like Blade Agent? I can't remember the name.
I'm gonna check it out. I know what it is. We have to check it out. It's gonna be a news and update segment. Just let me finish this. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I know what you're talking about, Truity. I saw it, but I wanted to talk about that in great detail. Tekken 8, Legend of Mana, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I haven't finished that. I need to get back on there. Rise of Ronin.
Me too. God,
Evil West.
I am here, man.
Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. Tinykin. Achilles. I got this Achilles game, Legend Untold. I got that as a recommendation from Nelson Gaming. Still have not even played it once. Dismantled. Story of Seasons. Friends of Mineral Town. Callisto. I don't know why Callisto Protocol is in it. I beat the game. I just wanted to play it again. Destroy All Humans, but I need to buy it because it's not on Plus no more. And that was PlayStation Plus catalog, not the monthly plus. Street Fighter 6, The Ascent, Dragon Quest 11, Cold Vein, Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Actually, Final Fantasy Crisis Core can get removed. And you know what? I'm going to actually remove Callisto Protocol because I beat the game. And trying to remember, is there anything else I need to remove out of this bitch? No. Okay. I'm good. What else we got? Valkyrie Elysium, Judgment, Grand Theft Auto 5, Cyberpunk, The Tourist, Doom Eternal. I'll be honest, I'm going to get rid of Doom Eternal. It's probably not going to play that anymore. But Doom 2016, I do think I want to finish that. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, but I'm going to take this off to even up the number. Ooh. Did I do it? There we go. Indivisible, Nexomon. I think I got both Nexomons, but I'm not sure. I got one of the Nexomons. If you don't know what Nexomon is, it's a Pokemon alternative.
Pokemon Life.
It's a really, really good though. Like it's. Let me see if I can get the images for y'all. It's like the Pokemons that you played on like Game Boy and shit. And I can vouch for you. Like it's I can vouch for it, man. It's really dope. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. The art design and everything is good.
Right.
Yeah, got your characters, good storytelling. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It's off. You freaking right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good ass game. Let me see. Then I got the Yeast game, Yeast 7. No. She's 8. Tim, Nino Cooney.
Oh,
You already know that.
right
Eagle
there,
Land,
let me harvest in time.
Kingdom
You
Hearts
decided to let me
3,
harvest. Good shit.
Red Dead
Knock this
Redemption
off.
2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Dragon Age Inquisition, Knack 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I don't really need 2, but I kept it here just so I know where it's at. And Darksiders.
That's a lot of games,
But
bro.
actually, I'm gonna get this. I think I'm gonna take this off to even it out. So 50 games. I got rid of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 because I did beat that game. Okay.
So basically, all those games you're working on.
That's
now,
backlog. Yeah, those are games I want to play. So I'm not picking up a lot of games, man. And then I got other games that are not in that backlog that are exclusive to my JRPG folder. You know, so like
Right?
Nino Cooney 2.
I wish I had a crown.
Like Nino Cooney 2, I also purchased that on sale.
Facts, Chief. I wish I had a crown.
What crown?
Oh, big ass rat team we're fighting.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm good. I mean, I'm thinking about Battlefield 6 because I love Battlefield, but I need to see some gameplay and hopefully I can get entered into a beta and play it myself. But I'll probably pick that up. I am still need to see some more for Ghost of Yotei. Just on principle. Fuck that shit. And if PlayStation does go forward with putting anything else on Xbox, including Helldivers, probably just not going to be buying a lot of their games day one. They want to get all their money from alternate platforms, let them. The fuck? We did our part.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
You clearly don't think
You said what, man?
I said clearly they don't think we're they don't want to get it from us. So they want to get it from
I mean, they
everybody
think it's easy. You gotta show them that it's hard. You gotta show them it's a challenge to get their money from us. They don't think it's a challenge. They think they're always gonna get the money from us, and they get passive income from elsewhere. But it's really never that. It's not that case because you're getting the money from us, but you're not getting any passive money from the other people. Like, they're putting their game on Xbox, and they still haven't really made the money that they claim they were gonna make from PC. So, like, that's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. Oh, I didn't check. So I had the timestamp for pre-orders, backlog, and now I need a timestamp for the deals. So I want to see what their deals are like. Now, we already know about the summer sale, so I'm kind of confused about what's going on here.
Is he tempered too?
Is it a new summer sale?
I can't tell.
Games bestsellers. Games under $20. Wow, I would like to see if it's anything actually under $20, but I highly doubt it. I mean, something that I don't currently own. Wow.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal is under $20. Shit. It's marked down by 75%. $17.50.
Oh, Doom Eternal.
Eternal, yeah, Doom Eternal. That's like 5 years old. Let me see what else we got. Already got that. Already own that.
So what's the price of it then?
$17.50.
Okay.
That Remnant game, Remnant 2 is still on sale, man. But did they fix the game? That's what I'm wondering. I know they fixed that other. What was that other game? The Lord of the Fallen or something. I know they fixed that game. Let me see if that's on sale. I might pick that up just for the fuck of it. Anybody know what that DayZ game is about? They're supposed to be adding that to Plus.
It's a multiplayer like thing.
Oh, looks pretty dated to me. That shit looks fucking nasty. It must have been one of them games that started on PC because that shit looks dated as fuck. Yeah, that's a skip. I am still scrolling. See if there's anything of value. Mortal Kombat 11 characters pack.
Tell you what, that Tomb Raider look good though. Tomb Raider remastered.
Oh, okay. I remember. It's Mortal Kombat 11 and then Mortal Kombat 1. Okay, I was like, man, where's Homelander? Sonic Frontiers is $17.99. But I actually want the Sonic Generation game, so that's the one I'm waiting for to go down. Suicide Squad is $9. It used to be $100 for the deluxe edition. Dragon Age Inquisition is on sale, but I don't know how much because I already own it. It's definitely worth it. Whatever they asking for, y'all should definitely buy it. And I'm talking about Dragon Age Inquisition, the one that came out on PS4, not that new one. That new one is garbage. And I'm pretty sure that's on sale too. I just don't know where it's at. Damn, Truity, did we ever return back to the Diablo game?
Nope.
Shit. I just remembered that shit. I just scrolled down and saw it was on sale as well. Oh, fuck. That Midnight Suns game is on sale, man.
Midnight Suns. What the fuck is Midnight Suns?
It's that strategy,
Marvel
game, yeah. Damn it! True, what do you think I should do, bro? It's $10.50.
I say get it.
Yeah, I'm about to get that shit, bro. I'm about to get that shit. Let me see. They got DLC characters. Let's see. They got.
Yeah.
Who they got?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait up. I might get the deluxe edition. Does what does the deluxe edition come with? The deluxe edition, the legendary edition, the digital plus edition. What is this? Which version is this? Digital plus edition. What the fuck is this? Digital plus edition, Marvel plus the premium pack. What's the premium pack?
Oh, you did? I already have him. I already have the crown for him. But that's cool.
I don't know, man. I want to get that Ultimate Edition because what is this? Enhanced Edition, Digital Plus Edition. Oh, okay. Wait, Marvel Midnight Suns Season Pass. Oh, that's the one with Venom and all of that shit. That's the Legendary Edition. I guess so. Let me go see who in there that I might want. Cause I think they got Hulk and shit. Let me see who else they got in this bitch. Who they got in there? Deadpool, Venom, Morbius, Storm. Includes 23 premium skins for all the characters, including Logan and fuck. The season pass is $12 by itself. And then the game is like what fucking the base game is $10. So that'll be like $22. So I might as well just go get the fucking might knock this shit out and get this. No. Get the Legendary Edition right now. Yee shit. That shit about to be crazy. $20 or $10? $20 or $10? Said Lords Are Fallen. Let me see what's Lord of the Fallen hitting on. Lords of the Fallen. Nope. I gotta wait. I swear Lords of the Fallen was like cheaper than this before. It's 1954. Right now I gotta wait. I'm not trying. If this shit was like fucking 10 something, I would have like got both of these at the same fucking time. Yeah, I'm good. It's still on my list, right? No. Yeah, that shit's still on my list. And before I go and pick up this Marvel game, let me see if it was anything. On my wish list. Let's see. This is my next RPG I'm waiting to drop. Unicorn Overlord. Damn, man. I wish they would have made it a brawler instead of a turn-based, but I'm cool with it.
I like a good game.
Mm-hmm. Nickelodeon All-Stars. Probably just skip that for a while. Precinct. Nope. Skip that for a while. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts DLC finally marked down again. Might want to pick that up while it's on sale. This game's marked down, but it doesn't really matter because it's really not enhanced from the other version, so don't understand why that's still on my list. Nope, not picking it up anytime soon, so don't care. Yeah, I got another Wonder Boy game, so I'm good on this one. I've been wanting to pick it up for a while, but I was like, nah. Now I see that gameplay, I'm like, nah. I got the better one. I already own the better one. Trying to figure out what it is though. Let me see. I don't think mine's called Wonder Boy though. Yeah, there's a lot of there was a lot of Wonder Boys. Oh, mine's called Monster Boy. Okay. Yeah, there's mine. Yeah, this one looked way better than that one. Let me show y'all. Yeah, the art style in this one is way better, bro. And I don't be playing this shit. I'm mad as fuck at myself. You know what? Fuck. Let me make sure I add that shit into my damn, go put that on my fucking backlog list.
Have you ever played Shantae?
No. I know of it though. That's the girl with the purple hair.
Mm-hmm.
Side scroller. Yeah, I don't play it though. No, but I know of it. Let me add this. Add to game list. I will add this to backlog. Damn. Why is it like, why don't I see this shit? I don't get it. That's weird. Well, I'm good. I still want to get back on Star Wars, and I got Death Stranding 2, I got Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts to finish. But right now my focus is definitely the one, the only Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh hell,
fucking dope.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, that game's good. Callisto Protocol is another great game on PS5 Pro. That Callisto Protocol, it always looked great, but it's on a whole different realistic level on PS5 Pro. I don't know how to explain it.
I want to ask, when I play games, I'm sorry to cut. When I play games, do you play like all the games at some of the games at the same time?
I play what I can, whenever I
Same.
can. If I'm in the mood to play something, like I was playing Death Stranding, but I dipped my toes back into Cyberpunk, so I'm locked in on there. But I was trying to get the platinum out the way for Monster Hunter, so I would stop worrying about it. So I got the platinum out the way for Monster Hunter, so I could just focus on Death Stranding, and then I ended up playing Cyberpunk. So now I want to finish Cyberpunk, so I won't have to worry about Cyberpunk, so I can go back to Death Stranding. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, go back to where you left off.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's a lot of games, and you know, some of them are.
It's a lot of games I haven't touched, like Tales of Arise. I haven't finished.
That's another game on my list in the RPG folder.
I got the PlayStation 5.
You haven't beat Tales of Arise?
No, I got the PS4.
The only thing I haven't beat was the DLC.
Yeah,
I heard the enemies get kind of spongy, so I kind of like lost interest in the game. Because it's like, what's the point of me leveling up if the enemies are still gonna be spongy?
That's the only thing. And the final fight was so weird. It was so weird because at one point you can get damage, and then at one point you can't get damage. I'm like, bro.
Mass Produce. Big shout out to you, bro. The Ender Lilies, Ender Magnolia, I picked both of them up. Both of them are platinum. I don't know if y'all. I don't think I did a lot of streams because y'all just really didn't watch any of my streams for Ender Magnolia. But I played the fuck out of that game, and I played that. I ran through that shit. Got the platinum and everything. Great game, bro. It was so much fun. Yeah, I heard about this game before. What is this? Like a little side scroller? Okay.
Remember GTA San Andreas back in the PS2?
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going at with this.
Those some good games, man.
I see what you're talking about with this shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll raise you. I'll put this on my list.
Are you talking about that police shit?
No, the 9 Souls. 9 SOLS. It's got a little cat person. Seems to be an artistic side scroller. Damn. No, I didn't forget what I was gonna show y'all. Here we go. Fist. Y'all like if y'all like side scrollers, this game, Fist, still one of my proudest platinums. Still a great game. I will always recommend this to anybody that fucks with side scrolling. But it's not an artistic one. It's a good side scroller in the 3-dimensional world, but it's side scrolling. And it's really good. It's a really good game. Let me show you the trailer. I picked it up day one when it came out. It was a product of the China Hero Project. Big shout out to Shia Yoshida that got us this game. And not just got us this game, but was able to help the studio bring the game out in a timely fashion. And
that's why I like the OG.
It was a great game, bro. This is still one of my favorite fucking side-scrolling games. It was so good.
Hey, remember the game from PS3? I forgot. It's something like Smash Bros. But what's that game called?
PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah, me and my friends, my buds used to play that game. Sorry. I used to play it with I might as well say it like that.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't play it anymore, but yeah, I have a lot of gameplay footage on my YouTube channel. It's under the playlist PlayStation All Stars. But yeah, I played a lot of it when it came out.
I love that game. I love that.
I play Jack and Jack on that game, and then also Sly Cooper. Two of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a good game. If anybody needs a good side-scrolling game, you're looking for one, or Metroidvania side-scrolling game, please check out Fist. Please, whenever you get a chance, check this damn game out. Really fun, game, man.
That's not Souls, is it?
No, it's just a Metroidvania game.
Okay.
I'm still a part of the ultra rare community when it comes to the platinum for that game. I don't know. Other people just stop trying to get it. I mean, those combos kind of getting a little challenging, but I managed to get that shit out the way.
Have you ever played Tales of Azalea from PS3?
Oh yes.
Why does that sound familiar?
I love Tales of Azalea.
Yeah, it's the one Tales game where you actually have two story paths. You can play as a female.
Like Jude or Milia.
Yeah, and Melia. Yeah, you can play as both of them, and then you get two different aspects of where they meet up and where they and their story paths.
Tell you what, I love that game. I play that game to the end, bro.
Let me see.
Yeah, I played both storylines. It was really
same here, man.
Tales of Azalea?
Yeah.
I hope they have it on their store.
Oh, okay, Exilia. Oh, okay. I was like, Azalea.
Oh no, he said PS3. It's not on PS3. It's on PS4.
Yeah, I've seen it though. I've seen that. Okay, I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I still got the action figure of Amelia. I bought the collection edition back on the PS3. Yeah, one with the Amelia statue, Amelia Maxwell. I had bought that one.
Tales of Vesperia. What's this? I'm trying to remember which. Oh, y'all know what Tales I really love that y'all probably didn't play. There's a Tales on the PlayStation Portable where you basically could have your own character and, you know, like make your own combos and shit. It was really good. I don't remember the name clearly, but I know when it showed up, I picked that shit up so fucking quick. Hold on, bro.
But you got to create a character?
No, you had your own character, and you could like have weapons from other legendary characters from Tales. Like there were other Tales.
That's what I'm saying.
You did not. You did not get to create your own character, but you had your own character. You did not get to create your own character, but you had your own character. So other characters from different universes of Tales games were in this game. And you could have weapons and stuff. Tales. I'm trying to remember. I don't know what the name of it is, but I know it's on PSP. Let me see. PSP. No, that's QSP. No, that's... Let me see. Is that it? No, that's not it. There it is. There it is. Tales of the World. You ever heard of that game?
No.
Yes, I have. At least.
Yeah, it's called Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. Really, really good game. Let me see. Somebody got some gameplay. IGN got some gameplay.
So is the power of time. 50% more cleaning power.
It's about 30 seconds, but it's still some gameplay. So you could use, like, there was a new character that was new to the Tales. What's his name? I think you could pick a male or a female. And then you had Lloyd could be on your team. You had other characters from different other, from different Tales games that could be on your team. It looked really good because remember, hold on, man. I got the name now. Let me see. Tales of the... Let me see. There we go. I'm going to see if there's some HD gameplay because, of course, IGN back then had the shittiest fucking gameplay. The fuck? 4 years ago. Tales of 25th Anniversary. Yeah, it came out 2006. Let me see. Maybe this video is like HD and they have gameplay of it. Why do they have an anniversary of this then? Did they bring it back out? Let me see. Did they bring the game back out? I didn't fucking know. Platform PSP. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it looked like. Oh, bro, I never forget this intro. Oh my god, I never forget this intro. It was so fucking dope. I know the song was dope. Yeah, it was like a whole new story, but it was basically like a multiverse story. It's like all like different characters from your other Tales games came to this Tales game. Even some Tales characters from the original Tales games from the back in the day PlayStation 1 Tales games. Oh my god, the game was fucking dope, bro. Y'all just had to be there, bro. Let me see if we got some game. If they got, do they got any gameplay? Yeah, they had gameplay. Yup. You could also like get armor. You could also get armor and shit and see it placed on your character and everything. Yeah, like it was a lot of detail. You could pick a boy or a girl. You know, so you had.
So that's what you meant by your own character.
But you know, in the sense that I think you could customize the hair and stuff like that to a degree. So like, and then if you change your armor, you would see the armor change. It wouldn't be just a weapon.
Bro, that game was amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a lot to this one, man. Like, I be saying it, man. Like PlayStation Portable, they really went out of their way on that system. It was such a great system.
Same. I bought it.
Great system. I don't know why there's nobody that got HD gameplay 8 years ago, 6 minutes long. Let's look at this one. This one looks clear. Nobody remember Tales of the World on PSP? I know. I'm probably like one of the only motherfuckers that play.
I remember, bro.
Here we go. There we go. Look at this, True Eddie. Whenever you get caught up, this is what it looked. This is the true visuals of what it actually looked like back then. On a PSP, it was a beautiful fucking great Tales game. Yup. And when you know your character, because it was your character, you could select them to play any weapon. That's why I say you had your own character.
Okay.
But again, it had some elements of character creation because you could your character is the only character that could change like their appearance to a degree and stuff like that. I'm trying to remember what you could change on your character. I know it could be. Let me see. Did Tales of the World on the PlayStation Portable have character creation? I think it did, but I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they said yes, it did. Yes, Tales of the World Radiant Mythology on PlayStation Portable does feature character creation. Specifically, it allows the players to create their own character and choose from different classes and jobs. The game also features a job system for character progression. So yeah, it had character creation. Probably one of the reasons why we're looking at everybody and they look different right here. So yeah, it did have character creation.
Tell you what, it looks fire, man.
The only fucking Tales game ever to have character creation was on PSP. When I tell you PSP has some of the best fucking games, we talked about this, True Woody, like how Square Enix, you know, they're what is the game called?
What?
Final Fantasy Tactics. The best version of Tactics is on PSP.
Don't forget Phantasy Star on Portable. That was another one too.
Yeah, I remember it. I don't know if it was the best version, but
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was the best version of Final Fantasy Tactics, the best version of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. They are found on PSP. And I feel like this is a really good version of Tales back then because, again, it's the only Tales where you can make your own character and the only Tales where you can change your class and your, you know, what you want to be.
Right. It's kind of like similar to MMO.
No, it had no online capabilities. It just was the only Tales game they ever made where you actually played a role in your like you had your character. All the other Tales games, they already have a set story. Still a RPG, but they have a set story and they have main characters. This one is like, yeah, this is a game where you are the main character, but it was like a multiverse game because you had different Tales characters that you knew up to some point that were available on this game. You could as you can see, you could fight against those characters, or you could fight alongside them during the story. I think the story could have been a little bit better, but they did what they could do with such such hardware at that time. Still think they did a great job.
I missed the PSP Vita as well. PSP Vita has some good games.
Look at this shit. The fighting was good. Like I really, looking back at it, like they really had some. The fighter had some good damn combos. Look at how this motherfucker is fucking them up.
Yo, Jay, I know. Do you watch Attack on Titan?
No. Nope. I don't like a lot of animes where everybody fucking dies because it's way too fucking predictable for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I remember watching the first episode of that many years ago when it first came out, and I was like, this ain't for me. I was like, niggas dying already. This ain't for me. You can't even let me get used to any characters. Niggas dying too much. So maybe one day I'll settle down and maybe watch it a little bit longer and get into it. But nah, that was a major turn off for me.
Same.
I never watched an anime like that where people died right in like the first 5 fucking minutes. No, not at that time. At that time, there was no other anime that did that. However, since then, Goblin Slayer, which went on to be one of my favorite animes, and
Yo, you there?
Yeah, Goblin Slayer and Solo Leveling, they did start out in a similar way. Like towards the beginning, people died. But yeah, man, back then I remember when Attack on Titan came out, it was just like
I get heartbroken from looking at the characters die, especially my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, again, I watch so many animes that I don't like watching animes like that because they're a little bit too predictable. Because I'm like, if you die like that, then this is the type of anime where everybody dies. And Attack on Titan is an anime where a shitload of people die, including main characters and supporting characters. And it's just like, good. Final Fantasy Dissidia. Final Fantasy Dissidia on PlayStation Portable. Oh my god, that was another good, man. PlayStation Portable really is underrated. It's an underrated system.
Oh yeah.
It's really underrated, bro. I can't tell you. Oh man. Again, back when PlayStation worked with other studios to make exclusives that could not be replicated, I love it. I miss it, man. I truly do, man. Like I miss when PlayStation gave a fuck about exclusives. Right now, they're a little lost. They don't know who to listen to. They don't know what to do. Maybe they will not be lost anymore, but we don't know when that will be. Right now,
I had the when I was growing up, I had the PlayStation bag, the PlayStation 2 bag, where you could like put the PS2 when you want to like go out. I used to have one of those.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to look at 2 trailers before we get up out of here, a part of the news and update segment. So I want to look at, first of all, I want to look at the fighting stick trailer, right? I'm gonna look at it on mute because it has music. And then I want to look at this new take it with a grain of salt, only on PlayStation exclusive. Take it with a massive grain of salt. PlayStation game. So we're going to go take a look at that. But right now, let's go take a look at this fighting controller. So I'll be muting my TV right now. I don't want none of the music being heard. So the cool thing about the fighting stick, right? It looks good. It's from the ground up. It's a PlayStation made fighting stick, so they put a lot of love and care into it. I do believe a lot of people are gonna pick the game up. You know, they're making sure that they're marketing this with the brand new Marvel's Marvel Token Fighting Soul game in mind. So the only fighting game you see is their fighting game, and they're marketing the fighting game and the fighting stick together side by side. And I think that's very smart marketing. So whoever's in charge of doing this trailer or whoever planned this, they did such an amazing job. Again, going back to your roots to a degree. Like, you understand you have hardware to sell, and you understand that exclusives are going to sell that hardware. This is an accessory, but still you can see that they understand the importance of having a game sell a product.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Sony is learning. I think they're going to look at the discourse. I think they're going to look at the pushback. I think it's more pushback, you know, and these just my closing remarks before we get to our last couple trailers for the news and update segment. I think that there's more pushback against the direction PlayStation is currently going in now than I saw 5 years ago when Horizon got announced. And I'm happy about it. The thing is, it may be too fucking late. You know? So, yeah, let's go take a look at that one trailer. So,
you remember that? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I was about to say, remember that exclusive on PS2 back in 2005? Neopat's The Darkest Fairy. That was another game that got me into like buying me a PS2. Another PS2.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Oh, it's a good game. Neopat's The Darkest Fairy. It's another game. It's kind of like mixed with anime, but they got animals that fight against the Darkest Fairy. Man, that game was real fun on PlayStation 2.
I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Let's go take a look at our one of our last news and updates trailers. I know we don't really do a lot, but I'm gonna go head on over to IGN and probably one other channel. The name of this game is called Cold Violet. So if I'm not mistaken, Cold Violet is like Stellar Blade meets.
Oh, well, I didn't actually realize you actually said it. My bad.
Yeah, Cold Violet is like Stellar Blade meets Dino Crisis, but it's made by the people that gave PlayStation a massive L. There's one of those developers that, like, they're not AAA, they're not AA, they're like single A or and below. They're like Nacon. How I tell y'all to kind of watch out about Nacon. They're kind of like them. Quantum Theory. Was the name of the game Quantum Theory or Quantum something? Quantum Error. Yeah, it was called Quantum Error. There it was. Quantum Error. That Fireman game. It was really one of the worst games that ever came to PlayStation. It's by these guys, Team Kill Media. Team Kill Media shells out tons of fucking PlayStation games. They claim that they're exclusive. They don't have any partnership with PlayStation. They're not a first party. They're not a second party. I don't know, man. They make a lot of like Unreal Tournament type games. I mean, a lot of Unreal Engine made games. So they don't have their own dedicated system. It's a studio I tell y'all to look out for. But then I hear my own brothers and sisters like, oh, look at how hyped it is. Look at the graphics. And it's like, at a certain point, if you're too stupid to understand like who the fuck they are, then I can't fucking save you. But I'm just letting y'all know, look out for them. They're not the best.
Not everyone can be saved.
Yeah, exactly. They're not the best, and they kind of trick people with like glorified trailers and makes you get excited because of action or a good looking female or a gun. It's like they will show you the things as a gamer that you're going to be excited about, but once the game comes out, it's not so good. It's broken, stuff like that. The reviews are low, stuff like that. But I'm talking about it because they've put so many games on PlayStation, and it looks like they're going to keep doing it. But they always go online to make it seem like it's an official exclusive, but it's not. They just haven't announced it on other platforms yet. So we're going to watch this trailer. Shout out to Truity. He let me know and reminded me that the trailer exists. I don't care about it. I don't even want to show you it, but let's show it. Y'all know these guys. It's the people that do the Quantum Error game. It gave us one of our biggest L's. That game was the worst reviewed game on Metacritic. That's what's going on. So basically, this developer is making a Stellar Blade Dino Crisis with Unreal Engine. They're making a very flashy trailer, and they're going to try to trick you and convince you to buy the game based off of things that you like. Whether it's a shapely female or it's dinosaurs. So all I'm saying is be careful, because they did it before and they kind of keep doing it. This is like their 4th or 5th game of the generation. So be careful.
They just need to do it right.
No,
these games.
They just need to stop. This specific studio needs to stop. Because they're not going to do it right. Their whole gimmick is to kind of trick you into believing that this time is going to be better than last time, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah, I can see by the trailer design that it's ass. Like, straight fucking ass.
Piece of shit.
It's a glorified, orchestrated trailer, of which we've seen multiple times by other studios and even by themselves. And all of the elements are from Unreal Unreal Engine, and they use elements from other games all the time. Like, this is kind of like the staircase that you will see in like the Resident Evil shit. They kind of make it like they don't even know where they want to be with this game. At first, when they first showed it off, it was like Dino Crisis. Now it's like it got Resident Evil elements, and I just don't even know where the fuck they're going with this. But watch yourself, look out for some gameplay, maybe look out for some other gamers that buy the game and post. But they normally don't give their games to reviewers anymore, because the first game that they gave to reviewers, they shitted on it, rightfully so. And they ended up getting like a 36 on Metacritic. So yeah, after that, I was like, I'm probably not going to fuck around with these studios. But I do see PlayStation fans ever so often get excited because the developer tells them it's an exclusive. But nigga, just because a game is exclusive don't mean it's going to be good, bro.
This one's not. This one they never said that this one's exclusive.
Oh, by the way, Jay, I sent you the game. I was talking about Neopets Darkest Fury on Discord.
Truity?
Yeah.
Say that phrase again.
They never mentioned this game was going to be exclusive.
Okay, now look at the screen.
I never saw that they mentioned it was exclusive.
I just said that they have a thing that they always try to trick us into believing a game is exclusive. They do this all the time. Every time they got a game, they go out of their way to make it seem like it's an exclusive. And it doesn't mean it's going to be a good game. I'm just trying to warn y'all, but I know a couple of y'all are going to fall for the trap. Good luck. This is your boy JayTechTV. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to try to help you. Sony has no involvement in this game. We know PlayStation doesn't even use the logo only on PlayStation. Even though we have that on our thumbnail, I could not even foretold that they were going to use this. That's what's funny about this whole thing. Like, Truity told me about the game. I was like, I'll cover it. I didn't even know at the end of the trailer they was going to do that.
They trying to trick
But I
people.
already know what their thing is, True Woody, and by their patterns, I was like, I already figured something like this would happen. Oh yeah, they definitely gonna try to make y'all believe it's exclusive. It don't even fucking matter. That a game being exclusive don't mean it's good. So don't be fooled by these dudes. But you know, it is what it is. If anybody picks the game up, please let me know how bad it is. You know,
I'll wait for reviews to come
scummy,
out.
bro. Some of these devs are not like real game devs, and they are just fucking scummy as shit, bro. Like, they are fucking horrible, man. Jeez. Let me go look at these comments real quick, see if anybody got. He said, close enough. Welcome back, Dino Crisis.
Oh,
there's a whole bakery dragging behind her.
you knocked me out.
Damn. That's crazy, yo.
They need to work on the walking / running animation.
You knocked me out, bro.
That T-Rex on window is so Dino Crisis, yeah. Stellar Crisis. Somebody called it Stellar Crisis. In case you guys didn't notice, there's dinosaurs in this game.
Yeah. Oh.
Dinosaur evil and the androgynous Bakugan. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a pass. They wild, bro. I mean, what's funny is nobody's taking the game seriously in the comment section. I think a lot of people already know not to be fooled by the game, but it's still funny. So guys, remember next, what is it? April 1st? What is it? What are we waiting for? August 1st? Is it this week?
August.
It's this week, right? Yeah, it's at the end of this week. Yeah, so we're basically going to be getting a real state of play style coverage of the Marvel fighting game at EVO in Las Vegas. So you can clearly see that they're kind of like getting ready for that shit. So when is, I'm trying to figure out when is, that'd be Friday, right? Friday, yeah. So EVO starts this Friday. So this Friday we should be getting a lot of coverage all weekend about the new Marvel fighting game. Now, Wolverine hasn't been shown off in the game, but I don't see why the fuck he wouldn't be. But I really would love to see Wolverine. I would love to see Gambit too. Who else would I want to see in that game? I want to see a lot of the X-Men, I'm going to be honest. Because they were really, really good. They were really good. And, damn, bro. I don't know. They just were really good in Marvel vs. Capcom. I ain't gonna lie. This game really had some good reactions. Like, people was going crazy. They was going crazy when they saw this game, bro. Like, everybody and their mother was going crazy. I can't wait for this weekend, man, because whatever characters they announce this weekend, people just gonna go nuts, man. Nightcrawler would be nice. He's a ninja type, so that'd be dope.
Oh, yeah, I love Storm. Oh, God.
It's like, wow, bro. Like, as soon as they saw that Captain America flag and then they saw that arc reactor from Iron Man, hey, bro, people went, wow, bro. Like, they was like, wait up, what's going on? Then they saw the fighting and people just lost their fucking minds, bro. So this is one of those type of games that's gonna be really good. And it's also going to have a lot of hype based on characters that are announced. So I can't wait to see who's
It's a
next.
must buy.
It's a must buy, bro. It's a day one. It's a day one. And I hope they have at least 20 characters available day one before they start milking it with the DLC.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love if they don't milk the DLC. You know what I'm saying?
It's small. It's small, but they're gonna milk it.
I know, but man, don't try to charge $70 or $80 for a game and you only got 20 fucking characters when you know you can have more. So,
tell you what, the gameplay is fire as hell.
Yeah, the gameplay is second to none, bro. I haven't saw Thor. We haven't saw Hulk. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of people. They got bad guys, so maybe they have a Sentinel coming this bitch. I don't know, bro. It's just so I get excited thinking about it because there's so many possibilities. And based off of the Marvel vs. Capcom game, like I already know they gonna be doing good, bro. Like fuck. Let's go see what the fuck they all about. I want to play one of their last games, which is the Dragon Ball game. Which is I picked this shit up specifically to see what they all about, man. I want to see what they was all about. I want Silver Surfer and Black Bolt. I mean, I don't know, man. Isn't Black Bolt the dude that can just like, can't he just fucking kill you speaking one word? Like, those are great Marvel characters. I don't know if they like the best characters for like. I don't know if they're the best characters for fighting though, but. I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about Black Bolt.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know if you're talking to me. What the fuck is
I'm
this?
alright with the ball, yeah, but nigga, there's not a lot of openings with the with the ball. I mean, I need to create openings.
Look at that. Oh yeah, I gotta get my boy Vegeta in this.
To be quite fair, when I use the B, done getting to see with this weapon, so I don't. Yeah.
Welcome to Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
What stuff the bow has? What stuff I can use with the bow? So I can use poison. Oh, I can use poison.
Oh, look at this dope. That shit's dope.
Okay, this is actually gonna be good.
I like this. This is a little hub world type shit. Got a shop over there. What's this? Story reception. Oh, this is the story. Where's the practice mode? There we go. I was like, where's practice mode? Nice. I like that they I like this. Begin training, tutorial. Let me just do training.
A lot of good fun games.
I wonder if they're going to have a hub world like that. That'll be dope. So let's see how many characters they have over here on this game before DLC. So one. No, I shouldn't count him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they do have 20 characters. Man, I'm smart. They had 20 characters before you buy the DLC. After you buy the DLC, you get one.
Oh, so they already had 20 to begin with.
For the Dragon Ball game, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like you need to do 20 and then you go beyond 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's always the problem with a fighting game. And like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they're going to do about that, man. So that's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So 20 characters in the game and then 20 DLC characters. I mean, for Dragon Ball, I guess it's alright. But I know there was a lot of fucking characters in that other Dragon Ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
I need to get back to finishing Xenoverse, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I need to get back to finishing that game.
Yeah.
You didn't finish that game?
Oh, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I finished the
Yeah,
first one, but the second, I'm still kind of like in the middle of
Let's
it.
see what we got going over here.
I watched all the Dragon Balls series, the old Dragon Ball back in the 1990s.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Dragon Ball, bro. I'm a Dragon Ball fan.
So am I.
Let's see what we
Also,
fight at.
that whole Cell fight.
I'm pretty good at Dragon Ball.
The cartoons had me hooked. I watched like the old. I sometimes go back to watching the old Gen's cartoons. And I watched all of them, especially the one with the Cell of Gohan versus Cell. And I go back and watch. I watched like the new ones that came out on Adult Swim. That shit was crazy.
Let me turn off this remix music. Let me play. Okay, so one thing I can tell you, even in this one, the art style is fucking straight out of a fucking anime. They did such a damn good job, but also capturing three-dimensional elements in almost a flawless way. You know, the background is fucking great. I love how the water is crashing against the rocks and you see the water foam and everything. You see the leaves and everything moving. The sky, the clouds are moving against the sky. This looks great. Shadows look amazing. I'm ready for the Marvel game. I will be playing this. I don't know how much I'm going to be playing, but I want to play this for research purposes. Yeah. Damn.
By the way,
damn, Vegeta? Shit.
Yeah. By the way, True Woody, I beat Xenoblade 3.
Yeah.
I beat the last DLC of it. Now I'm on Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Okay, so
the game is phenomenal, bro. It's very phenomenal. You beat Xenoblade 3 yet?
oh my god, this shit about to be fucking fire, bro. Okay, so this Friday we're gonna get to see more gameplay. Also, I heard that they're gonna have the fighting game. Sorry for interrupting. They're gonna have the fighting game at Evo in Las Vegas, so people are gonna be playing it, and they're gonna be showing their live reactions playing it. I think we're in for a fucking treat. Just the taste of this, and how good this feels. It's like, what the fuck?
What you were saying about Xenoblade, True Woody?
No, I said I don't know. I'm focused on being this Monster.
Oh, Monster? Oh, yeah.
Monster.
That's another one.
shit.
Hey Jay, whenever you get on Tekken, I would love to challenge you.
Yeah, I
on
know
Tekken.
you do. I know.
Healing.
I wanted to kick your ass on Tekken so
I
bad.
know.
Healing.
Wow. I gotta. There's a combo. Damn. Oh, we are in for a treat. They're making a Marvel game. We're in for a fucking treat. This game feels and looks great.
I've seen better.
I know, but I don't care. This shit
don't have
looks
to.
amazing. I'm only just predicting where they're gonna go with this Marvel game. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. This Friday, I gotta see that. That feels awesome. That was awesome. What's going on, Afro?
Oh man, chilling, brother.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Not much. Not much.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, playing a video game while talking.
No.
Clapping the gums and clacking the sticks. Ain't nothing like it.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man.
Over here delivering packages,
I know.
playing the package simulator.
I know, man. Oh shit! I know you saw me, man. I know you saw me. I got fucking swept away in the cyber of the fucking punks, man. They fucking swooped me up, bro. I've been locked in on that shit for the past like 4 or 5 days, bro. Shit, just knocking shit out, getting shit out the way. I think I'm go for the 100, then I'm gonna return back to Death Stranding.
Oh, Jay, I got some good news. I got me a new job.
Yeah, that's private. We gonna talk about that off screen.
Oh,
thanks, man.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just remember, like, I do YouTube stuff, but you're not like, I don't want your information out there just for your own privacy. So you may not care, but I care about your privacy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that information to be out there. So you got just start to remember that stuff. You know, like you got a private life. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody showing up at your job and shit. You know?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah. Like celebrities.
Yeah. You don't know. It's not everybody gonna fucking take your picture. Somebody might want to fight you or some shit. It's crazy people out there. You gotta be, you know, you gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man.
Surfer and, Black Bolt. Okay. Yeah, well, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm about to get back on Cyberpunk, and you're probably gonna do it. I'm gonna do another stream.
Oh, but when you
doing another stream. But I'm just gonna actually not get on Cyberpunk right now. I'm gonna try to get on Monster Hunter and get some of that, whatever the tickets are, the True Woody up there getting, and get on
hit me
later.
Hit me up on Monster Hunter.
You can get on there now. Just get on there now. While I'm on there. While I'm on there, get on there.
That's enough for to do.
But guys, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to everything I had to say. Hopefully, going forward, y'all kind of understand how powerful your voice are. If you don't like something, you need to let people know you don't like it. If everybody's going left and they're falling off a fucking mountain, don't think that you need to go left just to fall off that fucking mountain. You do not have to do that, bro. So just because everybody's saying putting games on other platforms is cool, if you don't think it's cool, be okay saying it's not cool. The fuck they gonna do to you?
I even wrote to Sony that it was not a good idea.
I ain't doing all that, but I'm just gonna let them know I ain't with that shit, bro. Simple as that.
Cause I wasn't feeling.
They're gonna start getting less money from me from different things, man. Just less shit. Less shit I'm gonna pick up. Wait up, they did something different with it. What the fuck? Oh, that's different.
For me, I wasn't with it.
It's a little different what they did there, but I guess it's okay.
Oh, should have flopped.
Monster Hunter. If it wasn't for this game, bro, we wouldn't even have Resident Evil. Okay, everybody.